What is up, Heat fans? We have a big-time watch party on tap for you guys tonight, and it is a doozy as Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks come into the 305 for the final NBA in-season tournament game in the group stage portion, as next week is the knockout portion of the tournament. So the Heat technically still have a chance to get into that knockout tourney with a win tonight. They need some help along the way. They need the Knicks to lose to the Hornets, which that doesn't feel like something that is going to happen. You'd also need a couple other things to go your way as well. But all that really matters is the Heat getting back into the win column, because they've lost 2 in a row. They won 9 out of 10 games and then dropped 2 straight to the New York teams, the Knicks and the Nets, last Friday and Saturday. It's time to get back into that W column. And it's going to be a tall task considering Jimmy Butler is not going to be playing today. Missed Saturday's game against Brooklyn with that ankle injury he sustained on Friday against the Knicks. He's missing tonight's game as well, but some reinforcements are coming back for Miami. Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson are both playing tonight. They did not play on Saturday, so good to see those two back. And it's an interesting starting lineup Miami's rolling with tonight. No Butler, no Haywood Highsmith either. So filling out that Heat starting lineup, as they are still without Tyler Herro as well, is Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Josh Richardson gets the start, and then it's Adebayo and Kevin Love in the front court, which I actually like. Just quick X and O's action here, because when you think of the Bucks, they have Giannis and Brook Lopez, 2 big guys. You need Bam to guard Giannis, so you put Bam over there, and then you start another big man next to Bam, which they don't usually do, and put him, Kevin Love, on Brook Lopez. More X and O's coming up on tonight's matchup, but shout out your city for me in the comments section. It's how we start every single live show. We are about 22 minutes away from tip-off. Let me know where y'all are watching from tonight. 305 guy, shout out to him, by the way, said, "What's up, Heat Nation?" First comment on today's live stream. You absolutely love to see it. Dane Haywood is also jumping in. Nicholas Maxey, says, "What's up?" What's up, Mr. Gio? What's up, Nicholas? J-Boy saying, "What's up?" What's good? What's good? Peter May saying, "Rolly 305 up and running." Hell yeah. And if you're with us on Friday, I was wearing that new little burgundy, pinkish Heat sweatshirt that I just picked up. Well, now we're going back to the old-fashioned black Miami Vice little hoodie. Get up here. From now on, if the Heat win, I am going to wear the same exact thing I wore on that watch party to the next watch party if they lose. We switch it up. So tonight, hopefully this black little hoodie is bringing up the good luck for me. But 305 guys watching from Miami. Jay the Fox, what's up, man? Good to see you in the chat, says Miami. J-Boys in Louisiana. We got DBD saying, "Hope the Heat don't choke again." Me too. I'm sick of blowing fourth quarter leads. Peter Mays watching from Riviera Beach. Shout out to all the real ones commenting where they're watching from. My guy Reaper is in Niagara Falls, which is close to my hometown of Rochester, New York. Major Anthony Nelson is in the chat watching from Jacksonville, Florida. Shout out to the legend, the real one, the Major himself. Dane Haywood is watching from Plantation, Florida. So a lot of people watching from that southeast portion of the United States, but I know we'll get some comments here soon. Coming in from England, maybe Kane Angel, my guy's going to tune in. We also have some people watching from the Philippines, and we had someone watching from Abu Dhabi one time. So that's always fun. And there he is, Gil! Hello from Dubai! Well, it's not Abu Dhabi, but close enough. Close enough. Close enough. Content says, "In the treadmill, getting my steps in right now. Let's get a dub tonight." That's what we like to see, Content. Get those gains up, man. Keep working. Love to see it, Content. Love to see it. Dritz watching from Duluth, Minnesota. Reaper says, "Nick, I'm going to Miami versus the Magic December 15th. Is it in Miami or is it in Orlando? But that should be a good game because, surprisingly, the Orlando Magic are actually a good basketball team. They have one of the best records inside the NBA, and they're a real threat to make that in-season tournament knockout portion. If they win tonight, I believe they are basically on their way to the Las Vegas tournament. So the Orlando Magic being good in 2023. Maybe 2024 I thought, but 2023 is quite the shock from me. I do have to tell you guys about our sponsor of today's live stream, and guess what? It's not what you think it is. We're switching it up a little bit on the Heat Report, and shout out Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service. And during this holiday season, you might be looking for nutritious, convenient meals to keep you energized on jam-packed days. For example, when I got a watch party like today, I don't really have that much time to make food. So Factor Meals is where I go, and they have an absolute loaded menu. I actually got my package today from Factor, and I could not be more excited. They gave me some chocolate and smoothies to go alongside my meals for the week. Loaded bacon shredded chicken is my favorite. And go to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 and use code NBAchat50 to get 50% off. Another reason why I love Factor, because I'm trying to get my health on. And looking for calorie-conscious options over the holidays that also taste great, that's hard to do. But Factor can get that job done for you. Dietitian-approved calorie-smart meals with around or less than 550 calories per serving. Factor, there's no better way to get healthy meals delivered straight to your door quickest. And like I mentioned, go to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 and use code NBAchat50 to get 50% off. That's code NBAchat50 at factormeals.com/NBAchat50 to get 50% off. I put that link and promo code in the comments description, and I'm putting in the live chat as we speak. So make sure you go check out Factor Meals today. Shout out to them for sponsoring today's stream. Also, let me know who you got in this game. Type MIA for the Heat, MIL for the Bucks. It's going to be a tall task for Miami to win this game when they're shorthanded. No Jimmy Butler, but one could only hope they're able to pull off the victory. J-Boy typing MIA. Reaper getting those Heats on in the chat. Alex Almonte also spamming those MIAs. Love to see it. Love to see it. Jay the Fox typing MIA as well. Peter May says 305 all day long. Sebas Plays also joining in with the MIAs as well, as we're close to game time now. We're under 20 minutes, 17 minutes to be exact. Fun fact about today's game, we're on TNT. You know who's on the call for this game? Shaquille O'Neal, the former Heatle. And you might ask yourself, Shaq is calling the game? He's not in the studio with Barkley, the Jet, and Ernie prepping this game. See it, Trizzy. He's actually on the Heat's court calling the game alongside Kevin Harlan and Reggie Miller. Who would have thought our guy Shaq would be a color analyst for an NBA game? That is something to see. I'm curious to see how he's going to call Miami, by the way. Obviously, played for the Heat, didn't play for the Bucks. I wonder if he's going to be a little bit biased towards Miami. Shaq, he can't help himself. Listen, it's the Diesel. He does whatever he wants. It's Shaq. What do you want to say? It's Peter May spamming the Big Diesel. J-Boy saying Shaq, my guy. Yeah, when they said that, when I got into the studio before we went live and I turned on TNT, I could not believe my eyes. I was so shocked to find out Shaq is on the sidelines calling this game for TNT. Good for him, though. Wanting to get up and out of the studio. I don't blame him. I do not blame him. Oh, man. Oh. 305 guy says Shaq saying kaboom. Listen, that's Eric Reed's thing. Can't really steal Reed. Can't really steal Reed's flow like that. All right, we do have a super chat menu for tonight's game. If you're a first-time super chatter, we're going to comment your name in the comment section. We're going to spam it. I'm going to spam your name on stream. 50 likes. Every 50 likes, I got the Patron with me. We'll enter the Patron zone for every 50 likes. $5, I get to crack open my Happy Dad. I got Wild Cherry on deck today. $5 is the Beers Cheers. $10, we don't have to wait for those 50 likes to get to the Patron zone. A $10 super chat is a shot of tequila. And $20 is a beer bong where I pour an entire Happy Dad inside the Merbanga and chug it all at once. A couple watch parties ago, on Wednesday, almost a week from today. Y'all got me pretty blitzed the night before Thanksgiving. Laktara, Elias came to play. I took a lot of beer bongs that day, but it's another way to help the channel grow. Send a little donation. As we do go live for most of these games, we're free. We post videos on the daily as well, so it's a way to show appreciation. I appreciate that. But like I mentioned, every 50 likes is a shot, and if you're ready for the game, the final in-season tournament game for Miami, unless they win and get some help, and then they're in the knockout stage. So if you're ready for that, like the video. Let's hit that thumbs up button. 45 people watching. There's no reason why we shouldn't be at 25 likes right now. I get, like we mentioned with that super chat menu, not everyone can donate to the channel, which is totally acceptable. We just ask that if you do tune in, subscribe, hit that like button, comment to create one of the best atmospheres on YouTube for Heat basketball. Oh, Maya's World tuning in. What's up, Maya's World? What's up, Maya? Major asked, Rolly, I have the Heat scoring solution. The best player not in the NBA, Mac McClung, scored a franchise record 44 points as the Osceola Magic defeated the Memphis Hustle. Trade for the Mac attack. Well, you wouldn't have to trade for Mac McClung if he's in the G League. You'd only have to sign him because any G League player is fair game to be signed to an NBA active roster. So you wouldn't have to trade for Mac. You could just sign him, but I don't anticipate that happening, and I don't anticipate Mac McClung, if he did join the Heat's active roster, really helping Miami win basketball games. Because if he was good and good enough to be in the NBA and create a difference, he would be on a roster right now. He's a good athletic player. He can throw down some sick dunks, but I'm not trusting him to get buckets down the stretch at all. One thing the Heat do need to do to get better down that stretch, though, is in the fourth quarter when you have a lead, don't get complacent. That's what really happened against the Knicks. The Heat have done that multiple times this year where they get up 15-plus points in the second half, and they just get complacent. They start walking into their offense, start trying to bleed clock a little bit earlier than they should, and it just causes a stagnant offense. There's no one cutting. There's no one moving. There's no ball movement. And then it just results in isolation attempts at the end of the shot clock, which either results in a double team from the opponent, turnover, or a bad fall-away shot like we saw a lot of in Madison Square Garden on Friday. The offense went cold after an unbelievably good third quarter. And what was one thing that was good in the third quarter? They forced turnovers. They got in transition. They scored. They just got too complacent in that final frame, and I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. So hopefully if they go up big today, they're able to play more aggressively down the stretch. Oh, man. D-Chang's in the chat. Yo, what's up? Good to see you, D-Chang. Ron Baker also tuning in. What's good, Ron? D.A. Croc says, bring in John Wall as a backup. I love me some John Wall back in the day. Do the John Wall. John Wall. Do the John Wall. That dude's cooked, though. That dude's cooked. I wish he wasn't. Major says, every time McClung played in the NBA, he brought swagger, speed, excitement, and scoring. Defense, not his strong point, but he's like a young Russell Westbrook. Major, I know you like to scout the unlikely heroes in the NBA, like our guy Cole Swider, but I don't think Mac McClung is going to change this team. Change this Heat team anyway. Well, I don't know if you heard Jeremy Chugs. He came into the stew and said, F Dame. Well, I'm not going to say F Dame, but as Damian Lillard comes to the Kaseya Center in Miami for the first time since the trade didn't go down, I thought it would be a fun time to do this. Listen, I've moved on. I've only thought about this season, and I'm glad we have Jaime Jaquez Jr., Tyler Herro, and Kyle Lowry on our team. Well, maybe not Kyle Lowry, but Herro and Jaquez, yes. But there is no person inside the NBA I hate more than Joe Cronin. 305 guy is already saying, nah, it's not F Dame, it's F Cronin. And with that being said, 305 guy must have been in the studio with me seeing what's queued up next. Because I want y'all all to spam F Cronin. That bald-headed loser screwed the Miami Heat. and we should spam F. Cronin in the comment section. That guy's a loser. I'm glad the Blazers are horrific. I hope the dude gets canned. I don't care that you're not supposed to root for another man's job to get fired, but I'm rooting for him to get out of there in Portland. I hate that guy. So spam F. Cronin for me in the comment section. You'll get a shout out. 305 guy doing it. Speed, spamming it. Alex Almonte, Peter May, Major Anthony Nelson. Easy Money asks, Jimmy playing? Butler is not playing tonight. Jimmy is still ailing from that ankle injury that he suffered against the Knicks on Friday night, so he will not be playing in tonight's game, but hopefully he will be back for Thursday's game against the Indiana Pacers. Major spamming F. Cronin. Dane Haywood is spamming F. Cronin. Ron Baker getting in on the fun as well. It's always a good day to spam F. Cronin, man. Reaper asks, yo, Nick, how do you know if it's a home court for Heat with Miami versus Magic? Well, if you go to the Heat schedule, which I can just do here now that I'm curious, I could just scroll to that game, and then I'll see if they're playing in Miami or if they're playing in Orlando. But Reaper, I would expect you to know. You're going to the game, my man. You said December 15th? What day did you say you were going, Reaper? Which day did you say you were going? Because I don't see. I thought you said December 15th, and they don't play on the 15th. They do play the Magic on the 20th, though, Reaper. No, okay, you said no December 20th. The game, Reaper, is in Orlando. So I forgot where you said you're tuning in from, but I don't know if you're from Orlando or if you're from Miami. But either way, that Heat Magic game on Wednesday, December 20th is in Orlando. So in Orlando. Riley Shea spamming F. Cronin. What is up? Resilient, undeniable. Excuse me, man. Take a stock says we ain't winning without Herro. It's gonna be a tough game to win when you have no Jimmy Butler going against Giannis, Dame, Khris Middleton, Brook Lopez. But hey, listen, if there's any team that can do it, I believe it's the Miami Heat because they have that power of friendship that we always like to joke about. So hopefully they're able to get the win. Before we go live, though, I mentioned how we're sponsored by Factor, right? Well, we're also going to be sponsored tonight by PrizePicks. And you know that I play PrizePicks every single day. And if I want to show you guys my picks for tonight as well here, because I think it is going to be a slam dunk winner. It's only a 2-pick selection. I know that some of us might not be the biggest fans of Dame because he didn't come to the Miami Heat, but that's not his problem. He wanted to be a member of the Heat. Well, I think he's going to have a pretty good game tonight. Going to be guarded by Josh Richardson and Kyle Lowry. I think he's going to score more than 25 points, so I took the more than there. And I also took more than Bam Adebayo. He's going to have to be the focal point of this Heat offense, so I expect him to get a lot of shot attempts up, and I expect him to score more than 21.5 points. And every time he plays a player that has had his number in the past, a.k.a. Brook Lopez, which he has, Bam usually comes out swinging. So I expect a good game from Bam Adebayo in this one. He knows that he has to take control for Miami, so I expect to. But go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Daily Fantasy Sports made fun. The best daily fantasy sports app on the planet. I play it every single day. Join me, rapper Meek Mill, and millions of others on PrizePicks tonight. Comments and description is where you can find that link and promo code. We are almost underway, so let me know who you got. Type MIA for the Heat, MIL for the Bucks. Is my guy Raider Sancho is in the chat. Oh, a legend here around Chat Sports. Raider Sancho, big-time viewer of the Raiders Report, but also from where I'm from, the 585. Shout out Rochester. I know you don't live there anymore, Sancho, but, man, I'm sure it's getting cold up there, which I'm glad I'm not there. I'm glad I'm not there. But Monteca's got Miami. Dane Haywood's got Miami. I can't believe Shaq's on the call. I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, but it's still a little shocking to me that we got the Diesel on the call in this game. Here we go, though. About to get underway. Shout out to TNT. Unlike ESPN, unlike other fraudulent places, the game starts at 6:30. If it's broadcasted by TNT, it's starting pretty much on time. 6:36 tip. Let's freaking ride. If this was ESPN, we wouldn't be tipping until 6:45. Shout out TNT. They know what to do. But this is an NBA in-season tournament game, so the court that Miami's rocking with is red and gray up the middle. They also are wearing their Heat culture unis tonight, so hopefully that Heat culture can lead an undermanned Heat team to a win. Starting lineup for Milwaukee: Damian Lillard, Malik Beasley, Khris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Brook Lopez. For your Heat: Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Josh Richardson filling in for the injured Jimmy Butler, and then Kevin Love is starting alongside Bam Adebayo in replace of Haywood Highsmith. King Mystic in the building saying, what's going on, Heat Nation? How are you, Nick? I'm doing good. Hopefully you were doing good as well, King Mystic. Raider Sancho typing those MIAs. Extreme Night also rooting for the Heat. Resilient says, Nick, can you stop getting my hopes up on these trade prospects? We need a young PG that's spoke and groom. I agree. One of the trade prospects I talked about on yesterday's VOD was Jaden Ivey. Hopefully maybe he's someone the Heat could have their eyes on. But Bucks win the tip. Giannis has got it. Brook Lopez catches on the left wing, fires a three, and air ball, air ball, air ball. Brook Lopez airballs the three. Bam Adebayo, the other one for Miami. Post fade from the left block, no good. Rebound down to Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It looked like he traveled, but did not. Gets it to Lillard, who now swings it to Beasley. Malik Beasley to the rack, guarded by Duncan Robinson. In an easy left-handed layup for Beasley, who's played well as of late for Milwaukee. And the Bucks strike first with a 2-0 lead. 2-0 lead early on for the Bucks. Kyle Lowry has it on the left wing for Miami. He thought about a three, but now dumps it inside to Kevin Love, who's guarded by Dame. Love backing Dame down. Right hook, too short. Rebound down to Beasley. Would love to see Kevin Love be able to convert those opportunities against a smaller Damian Lillard. Antetokounmpo all the way to the rim. Up and under layup is good. It's now 4-0 Milwaukee. Heat quickly the other way. Ball tipped out of bounds. It will be side out for Miami. Side out for Miami. Good, impressive move by Giannis. Look, he traveled, though. He traveled. It wasn't called. All right, baseline out of bounds for the Heat. Kyle Lowry will inbound it. Gets it to Duncan Robinson for a corner three. Too strong. Heat offense missed the first three shots in this one. And here come the Bucks with a 4-0 lead already. Middleton probing inside. Floater. No good. Too strong. Rebounded Duncan Robinson. Heat have numbers. Bam running in transition. To the rack. Layup. Good. Plus the foul. Adebayo. And one. Bam has just been terrific all year for Miami. And he continues his strong season. Damian Lillard went for the strip. Nice little Euro step. Foul. Plus the bucket. Adebayo gives a nice little score for the Heat. Big-time bucket for Bam there to calm this Heat offense down. Bam, to convert the three-point play, can't do it. I tell you what, even though he's shooting 80% from the free throw line this year, it feels like he's shooting worse than normal. Maybe it's just because he's taking more free throws, which evidently means he's going to miss more free throws. Damian Lillard's got it at the free throw line, drives right by Josh Richardson, but cannot make the layup. Rebound, falls to Dame somehow, and he knocks down the 15-footer on the baseline jumper. Got to rebound. Got to rebound. That's why Kevin Love's in this lineup, to help rebound. Heat the other way. Adebayo off the pick and roll. Mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound down to Giannis, and Kyle Lowry tried to get his hand in the cookie jar and peel away a little rebound and could not. Could not. So it is a foul on Lowry. Ball will go to Milwaukee. Josh Richardson picking up Damian Lillard three-quarters court. Middleton lost it out of bounds, but they're going to say Lowry slapped it out of his hands. So Milwaukee will retain possession right next to the Miami bench. Damian Lillard's going to inbound right next to Eric Spoelstra. Gets it into Brook Lopez. Lopez gets it to Giannis now. Giannis guarded by Bam. Gets a screen. Now Kevin Love. Giannis to the rack. Euro step. Easy layup for the Greek Freak. And he's on the board with 4 points early. And the Heat trail by 6. Lowry lobbed it to Bam. A lot of contact. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to be going back to the Bucks. It was a Bam looked to poster Brook Lopez, couldn't finish it, and they were looking for the ball to be off Lopez. It was not. Giannis steps out of bounds on the other way, so it's the first turnover of the night for the Bucks. Adrian Griffin, the head coach from Milwaukee, first time coaching in Miami. Lowry bringing up the ball for the Heat. Gets it to Kevin Love on the left wing. Guarded by Dame. Now to Robinson at the free throw line. Too strong on the mid-range jumper. And the Heat's offense is ice cold. This has been a bad start for the Heat offense. And this is where you need a guy like Herro to help you out. Other way for the Bucks inside the Khris Middleton. Posting up Kyle Lowry. Easy layup for Middleton. It is 10-0. Or 10-2, excuse me, in favor of Milwaukee. The Heat just can't get stops. They also really can't score on the other end. Bam, backing down Brook Lopez. Pump fake. Gets a lot of contact, no foul call. Oh, boy, this is off to a rough start if you're a Heat fan. No offense, no defense. 2 points in 4 minutes. Brook Lopez has it. The free throw line, fadeaway, hits back rim, and goes up and in. And the Heat have quickly faced a 10-point deficit. It's 12-2 in favor of the Bucks after 4 minutes of game time. This is a bad start for the Heat, man. Bad start. Bad start. Disappointing, man. Disappointing to see the Heat come out to a flat start like this where they trailed 12-2. They had 2 straight days off. And they come out flat. I get no Jimmy, I get no Tyler, but you got to come out better than this. You just have to start a game stronger than this because when you trail by 10 this early, you're on an uphill climb for the rest of the game, which is always disappointing. Bad to see. While we are in our first TV timeout, let me tell you about today's sponsor. That is Factor Meals, America's #1 meal kit delivered straight to your door. And when you're too busy running around to plan lunch, Factor has you covered with lunch to go as well. Effortless, wholesome meals like grain bowls and salad toppers that are ready to eat when you're on the go. No microwave required. But there are also meals you can have for dinner that require just 2 minutes of microwaving, like maybe a roasted red pepper filet mignon. Oh boy, does that sound good right now. Garlic herb roasted as well. I'm a big fan of Factor. My favorite meal is the loaded bacon shredded chicken. Looking for special occasion meals during the holidays? Level up with Gourmet Plus options prepared to perfection by chefs and ready to eat in record time. Enjoy premium ingredients like broccolini, leeks, truffle butter, and asparagus. That is why Factor is the #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service in America. So head to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 and use promo code NBAchat50 for 50% off. That's code NBAchat50 at factormeals.com/NBAchat50. Get that 50% off right now. I am putting the link and promo code in the live chat. It's also in the description of today's live stream. Shout out to Factor for sponsoring today's live show. So spam F Milwaukee, man. I hate the Bucks. You should too. We get matched up with them in the playoffs all the time. I just can't stand them, man. We do have their number, though, because we've played in 3 of the last 4 postseasons, and we beat them twice. So They beat us, obviously, in 2021 in the first round. They swept us, but we beat them in 5 games this past, and we swept them 2 years ago when the Bucks were the number 1 seed and we were the 5 seed. Beat them in the second round. Spam those F Milwaukees for me in the comment section. Well, a little slow day for the chat here a little bit. Only 85 people watching and not a lot of people commenting in the comment section. A little Thanksgiving hangover, is it? I don't know what's going on. Kyle Lowry's got in the left wing. His play resumes. Lowry inside. Spinning free throw jumper. That's no good. And the difficult start for Miami continues. This could get ugly real quick. Middleton drives all the way to the rim. Cannot convert. Rebound on the Lowry. He's pushing. 4-on-4. Lowry out to J. Rich. Lines up a right wing 3, and that doesn't go. And the struggle continues. Malik Beasley will bring it up now for the Bucks. Gets it to Brook Lopez. Now hands it to Giannis. Giannis takes a nice little 18-foot mid-range. Almost airballs it. Rebound down to Adebayo. And then Bam turns it over. Giannis red Bam outlet pass, and he picks it. This has been the worst offensive start of the season. 2 points in 5 minutes. Are we fucking serious? Khris Middleton now falls to the ground, passes it. Ball is all over the place. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with Milwaukee. That was off Brook Lopez. And I think the refs actually overruled each other, and it is going to Miami. Nope, it's going to be Milwaukee. I don't know what the hell happened. The ref's off to a bad start, just like Miami's offense. Bobby Portis checks into the game for the Bucks, taking out Giannis. Pat Connaughton also checks in, and he immediately knocks down a three-pointer. It's 15-2 Bucks, and this is quickly getting ugly. This is quickly getting ugly. A lot of game left, but my goodness, this is a bad start. Lowry gets it to Love. Love, 8-foot push shot. That's no good. Holy shit. The Heat are getting decent looks, too, and they literally can't make a shot. Damian Lillard, the other way for the Bucks, wanted a three-pointer, doesn't take it. Now gets to Bobby Portis, who will line up a three. That doesn't go. Rebound Kevin Love. He'll push. Finds Lowry. Lowry inside. Euro step. Layup. Finally, someone on the Heat scored. Kyle Lowry with a nice little Euro step layup. 15-4. Bucks lead. Portis now bringing the ball up the other way. Hands it to Beasley. Beasley probing. Floater. Blocked by Duncan Robinson. Rare block by D-Rob. Now he's going to line up a triple. No, he pump faked it. Now lets it fly. D-Rob, 3. Splash. All right, now little hope here for Miami. A 5-0 run sends Giannis checked out. 15-7 ball game. All right, here we go. Damian Lillard the other way. Pull up 3 for Dame time. That doesn't go. Rebound Kevin Love. Here comes Miami. Let's bite into this lead some more. Lowry inside. Baseline. Dribbles it off his own foot. Are you fucking kidding me, Lowry, dude? Guy's a bum. I like Kyle Lowry getting inside and getting to the rim and finishing, causing some pressure on the defense. But how are you a 37-year-old who's been in the league for goddamn 16 years and you just can't keep your dribble alive on the baseline? See, Zenny, we are in Miami. It's a home game for the Heat. Pat Connaughton gets it top of the key. Caleb Martin and Jaime Jaquez Jr. check into the ball game. Malik Beasley drives in on Caleb Martin. Pull up mid-range. Nothing but net. Malik Beasley off to a hot start. He's been up and down for Milwaukee this year, but he's been terrific tonight. He's been terrific tonight so far. Caleb Martin gets it off a curl, an easy slam. Good set by the Heat, creating a wide open lane for Caleb Martin right to the rack for a rack attack, as Iron Eagle would call it that. Damian Lillard bringing the ball up for the Bucks. Pocket pass to Lopez. Brook to the rim. Layup. Good. This Heat defense is absolutely getting shredded right now. Absolutely getting shredded. They have no answer for anything Milwaukee is running. Here comes Lowry inside. Out to Josh Richardson. Richardson inside. Lefty scoop layup. Good. So now the Heat are starting to get good looks offensively, and they're starting to score. It's all about getting stops. 19-11. They just can't get a stop. Jaquez is going to guard Bobby Portis. It's a tough matchup for the Rook. Brook Lopez lines up a 30-footer. That doesn't go. Rebound Caleb Martin. Here comes Miami. Martin probing inside. Out to Kyle Lowry. Lowry will now call for a screen. Doesn't like it. Now gets to Caleb Martin. Martin drives inside. A lot of contact. Lefty layup. No go. Rebound. Fought for. Out of bounds. Miami will keep ball. Was off Brook Lopez. So the Heat will have it baseline out of bounds with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. John Hendricks says, where the drink at? Well, I don't have a, well, first of all, I have drinks with me as I can't speak, but no one super chatted today in John Hendricks. No one super chatted. So I can't drink unless someone super chats. We'll get to our super chat menu at the TV timeout. Peter May throwing some shade Rolly's way. Says, Rolly, you could never be an NBA coach. I think I could. Not right now. I would need some learning and tutelage, as we do have an away from the play foul. So Josh Richardson got a technical free throw and nails it, 19-12. I actually coached my alma mater, St. Bonaventure, in club basketball. I did it for 2 years, and I led us to the first ever regional tournament appearance for St. Bonaventure club basketball. How about that fun fact? So I can coach. I know some X's and O's. I've also played basketball my entire life, so I know what I'm talking about in X's and O's. Ball is inbound to Josh Richardson. He's on the baseline. Euro step, contact, foul, bucket. Josh Richardson, and one. Jay Rich with an and one. He has a chance to have a 4-point possession himself, and the Heat have quickly cut into that 13-point lead. And after a very sluggish start, the Heat only trail by 4 points as Jay Rich converts the 4-point play. Peter May, I wouldn't bench the whole team. There's just been certain players that have done some bad things. Damian Lillard drives in. Looked like he traveled. How is that not a travel? Bucks kick it out now. Brook Lopez goes up, layup, no good. Rebound fought for. That's got to be off Milwaukee. And it will be. It's going back to Miami's side. And after a 15-2 deficit early on, the Heat are on a 13-4 run. That's how you get going. That's how you get going, Miami. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get a bucket here. Let's force Milwaukee to call a timeout. Heat, let's go Heat chance in the building. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Ball is inbounded to Bam Adebayo. He's got it on the right block. Almost turns it over. Keeps his dribble. Swings it to Caleb Martin. Corner three right in front of the Bucks bench is good. Caleb Martin with a triple. It's a 1-point game. And on cue, I asked for a bucket to force Milwaukee to call a timeout. The Bucks do call a timeout. The Bucks need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. They can't handle the Heat. Fireball, 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 fireball. Get that comment section flooded with those fireball emojis. See Zenny, Ron Baker, Peter May, Dane Haywood. Getting us started. Major Anthony Nelson. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Razor jumping in on the fun as well. Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Get those fire emojis going, and you won't be seeing any stupid Knicks fans trying to put out the fire with water. So let that fire burn today. Monteka joining in. Cal flying. Snake. Hyman as well. Keep on spamming those fireball emojis. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. As the Heat are now on a 16-4 run, cutting a 13-point deficit into a 1-point deficit. Something you just love to see. Anime Turtles is our lone Bucks fans in here. John Hendricks saying, go Knicks. What? John Hendricks, what are you doing in the chat if you're a Knicks fan, my guy? What are you doing? Oh, man. that's brutal. Florida born and raised, getting those fire emojis in there. GR crushing stuff as well. Let's freaking go. Heat. Major says, Rolly, we need to play Jovic and Swider and see what they can do. Well, the Jovic saga is certainly interesting. Obviously, if you saw as Luis spamming those fire emojis, love to see. He said some things to the Serbian media, which apparently got taken out of context. So I don't know what Jovic actually said, but it was along the lines of not getting used the right way, but he came out and disputed that he actually said that. Weird situation, but it's evident that Erik Spoelstra, the Heat's head coach, does not believe that Nikola Jovic is ready to play in the NBA. I think Jovic is ready to play offensively. The issue that Jovic has is defensively. And to be honest, I don't think Nikola Jovic is a center. Erik Spoelstra has used him as a small ball, space-the-floor center. I don't think he should play like that. He is 6'10", 6'11", yes, but Jovic to me is like a point guard. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He's Ben Simmons, but not as athletic. He's more like him, the way he facilitates at his size, than he is to Kevin Love or someone like that. But before we do come back, this is our Super Chat menu for tonight's game. First time Super Chatter, we chant your name in the comment section and on stream. Every 50 likes is a shot of tequila. We've yet to get there today, but we are only 8 likes away from 50. So hit that like button. $5, we crack open our Happy Dads for the first time and take a beer cheers. $10, we go straight to the Patron zone and take a shot that way. And $20, I pour an entire Happy Dad into a Merbanga and drink that all at once. Play resumes now. Bucks have the ball, and Damian Lillard has it. Sidestep 3 from the right wing. Good. Oh, Damian Lillard. That is what makes him so dangerous and is what made Heat fans want Dame time in Miami. Pocket pass to Adebayo. Little 8-foot push shot. Good. Bam answers. He now has 4 points. 22-20. Back and forth we go now in the first quarter. What's up, Monty 2K? What's up, Monty? My guy. Beauchamp on the other side. Pull up. Midi. In and out. Rebound to Lowry. Heat, depending on shot selection, could take their first lead of the game. It's going to be a 3 in transition. Jaquez Jr., left wing. Can't get it to go. I like that shot from Jaime in rhythm, in transition, was wide open. He's been shooting 40% from 3 this year, believe it or not. He's been good from beyond the arc. Oh my God, this is such a horrible call from the officials. Bucks came the other way quickly, and it was a 3 from Connaughton. Couldn't make it. Rebound fought for. They're going to call foul on Lowry on the box out. But the fact is, Brook Lopez actually pushed off trying to go for the rebound. It should have been a foul on the Bucks. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. All right, ball will be inbounded. Dame has it. Driving in. Blocked! Josh Richardson rejects Dame. Heat have numbers. 5-on-4. Bam leading the charge. Hands it off to J-Rich. J-Rich inside. Pull up. Mid-range. Air ball. Well, that was off Milwaukee, dude. These refs stink. Oh, my guy Tom Sipes in the chat. What's up, Brody? He said this court sucks. It's not great. It's not great. John Hendricks now rooting for the Lakers. Hendricks, I tell you what, jack of all trades for the teams he roots for over there. Giannis has it, probing, gets the Bobby Portis. Portis backing down Jaquez. Turnaround right hook, good. I love Jaime Jaquez Jr. He's been excellent defensively all year long. I just don't know if he's built to guard a guy like Bobby Portis, who's 6'10". Might be a little bit above Jaquez's height range and length right there. But I'm curious to see the Rook try. Jaquez driving it on Connaughton. Gets the first step. Out to Richardson. Swung to D-Rob. Robinson, 3. No good. Good ball movement, though, by Miami. All created by a Jaime Jaquez drive. Like to see that from the Rook. Giannis the other way. They crash on him defensively. It's going to be a kick out to Connaughton. Corner 3. No good. Rebound Miami. Here comes the Heat. Bam in transition. Lays it. Oh, he missed an open layup. Bam Adebayo missed a wide open layup, dude. Oh, my God. Giannis inside. Loses it. Gets it back. Puts it up and in. Bucks back up by 6. 4-point swing because that Bam couldn't make a layup. Frustrating. Richardson inside. Tries to kick it out to Duncan Robinson. Ball batted out of bounds. Tom Sipes says you were ahead of my YouTube TV, #cable forever. I'm sorry, brother. Sorry to see that. I hear that. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything's good for you, Mr. Sipe. I know you've had a busy week and a half. Hopefully you're able to rewind a little bit here, but probably not, because now is probably the busiest time of the year for Mr. Sipe. Jamal Cain checks in for Miami. Ball's inbounded. Robinson inside, swings it to the corner to Hawkes. Hawkes got 2 bucks to jump on a pump fake. Now drives inside, kicks it out for a Caleb Martin 3. No good. And Pat Connaughton was cherry picking on the other end for a layup, 28-20. And just like that, the Bucks open up a little bit of a lead. Caleb Martin drives the other way. Layup, no good. Bam Adebayo follows it up with a putback slam dunk. Heat went 2 for 1 in that situation, so they'll have last shot of the quarter. They trail by 6. Dame has it, guarded by Caleb Martin. Gets it to Giannis. Giannis, pull-up mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound, fought for. Grabbed by Milwaukee, thrown off Duncan Robinson. And it will be the Bucks basketball, and the shot clock will reset to 14, but it doesn't matter because there's 7 seconds left in the quarter, so the Bucks will actually get last shot. Man. Tough. Dame inbounding. Gets it in. Stolen. Out of bounds. It will stay with Milwaukee. Bam. Almost got the steal. Dame tried to get it in to Giannis. This matchup is very fascinating between Bam Adebayo and Giannis, 2 of the best two-way players in the game for people of their size. Oh, Tom, you cracked me up, brother. You cracked me up. Ball gets into Giannis, 5 seconds. Giannis hands it off to Dame. Dame just puts up a 3 and gets fouled. Caleb Martin. Caleb, come on, man. Can't do that, dude. Can't do that. 2.7 seconds left in the quarter. And now Caleb Martin's grabbing his left shoulder. That's not a good sign. But Caleb, I know you're trying to get up on Dame and don't let him to get a wide open shot, but you got to be smarter of that. You know Dame coming off a screen is going to catch it, stop his movement, and draw the contact from you on the side. You just can't overcommit like that. You got to trust Bam with 2 seconds left on the clock to hedge that screen and force Dame to either dump it off or dribble around him and put up a deeper 3. You got to trust your defensive guy like that. Now, either way, Dame at the line for 3, excuse me. He made the first 2. It's 30-22. He will likely be facing a 9-point deficit after the first frame. Dame goes 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. It's 31-22. 2.5 seconds. Get the ball into Duncan. Duncan, half court, gets it up. It will count if it goes. Does not go. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Heat trail by 9. Slow start. Got them in a hole. They battled it back to get it to a 1-point game, but ultimately closed the quarter on a weak note, and they're losing to the Bucks, who are up top the Eastern Conference standings, right behind the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9. As we are at the end of the first quarter, like the video. It's free. You come into the stream. The first thing you should do is give us a like. If you want the Heat to beat the Bucks, like the video, number 1. Don't jinx it. What's the point of jinxing it and not liking the video? I actually get sent, after every stream, a list of people who all tuned in to watch. And right next to their name, it actually says if they liked the video or did not. So I'll know, and I'll know who's a real one and who's not. So don't be on my naughty list as we get closer to Christmas. Like that video. Also, every 50 likes is a shot of tequila. We're 1 away. We're 1 away. Axie tuning in. What's up, my brother? Said, what did I miss? Well, you missed a very slow start for Miami. They battled back. They were down 13-2. They ended up getting it to 19-8, and then they closed this quarter a little weakly, and they're trail by 9. We did cross 50 likes. Says John Hendricks asking, why does the Heat hate the Lakers? Well, as Peter May put, we hate everyone. I don't hate that. But the reason why we don't like the Lakers would probably be because they beat us in the NBA Finals 3-4 years ago. So there's that. Ooh. Peter May says, I think we did well in this quarter. I would disagree. They had a good run, but I don't think it was a good quarter from Miami, just for the simple fact they are losing by 9. If you lose a quarter by 9, you probably didn't play that well. Major says, Rolly, who has the highest three-point percentage on the Heat roster? Good question. I believe it was Tyler Herro before he got hurt. So I'll double check this for you, Major. But Herro is shooting 41% from 3. And before he left the game against the Grizzlies where he sprained his ankle, he was actually shooting 44% from beyond the arc. I'll double check to make sure. So, wow, I didn't know this actually. The fun fact, who is shooting the best from three-point land for Miami? The answer? Kyle Lowry. He is shooting 44.7% from 3, on 4.8 attempts a night. Kyle Lowry has done really well from beyond the arc this season. The veteran has really stepped up his three-point percentage. Here's how the rest of it shakes out. Jaquez Jr. came in tonight shooting 40%. Herro shooting 41%. Butler is shooting 41.5%. Duncan Robinson is shooting 43% on 7 attempts. So the Heat, the second to worst actually, three-point shooting team last season is now amongst some of the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA this season. Yeah. So fun fact on there. Did not expect Kyle Lowry to be shooting 44.5% from 3. Heat start the second quarter with the ball as we are back to being underway at the Kaseya Center. Caleb Martin has on the left wing. Gets to Jaquez. Jaquez inside. Pull up. Right hook. Post shot. Good. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is on the board for the first time tonight. The rookie out of UCLA continues to be a godsend for this Heat team. I legitimately don't know where they would be this year without Jaquez's strong play early on. Inside. Kicks out. Campaign in the corner for Milwaukee. Good. That hurts because I really wanted Campaign to be a member of the Miami Heat. I would have loved him to be the backup point guard, but he hits the 3 to make it a 10-point game. Jaquez racing the other way for the Heat. Gets a step, drops it off to Jamal Cain. Cain goes up and is fouled. So Jamal Cain will go to the line for a pair. He makes the first free throw. He has been standing out for the Sioux Falls Heat in the G League. He's on a 2-way contract. We'll see how Jamal Cain plays in his extended stretch. Misses the second free throw. So, lead still stays at 9 for Milwaukee. Campaign brings the rock up now for the Bucks. Ball movement crisp for the Bucks. They get it to Giannis. Layup good. This is a really good offensive set by Adrian Griffin in Milwaukee. 11-point lead. Jaquez Jr. is pseudo the point guard for this lineup. It's Jamal Cain, Jaquez, Bam, Caleb Martin, and Duncan. Interesting lineup to say the least. Bam, guarded by Middleton, bullies him inside and makes a nice little 10-foot jumper. That just was bully ball from Bam. Drove in, shoulder, but not extending, turned around. Easy 10-foot jumper. Love to see that out of 13. Giannis has it now. Bam packing the paint. Pass to Middleton. Middleton thought about a triple. Doesn't take it. Back to Giannis. Giannis inside. Back to Middleton. 2-man game. Khris Middleton 3. No good. Good box out by Jaquez. The rebound as well. Pushes it up. Outlet pass to Caleb Martin. To Duncan. Duncan traveled with it. They didn't call it. Thank goodness. Bam Adebayo now gets it. Duncan, they're going to play a 2-man game. Robinson swings to Jaquez. Jaquez driving in on Bobby Portis. Oh, what a step back by Jaquez. Good. Oh, my. Put that on a clip. Jaime Jaquez drove to the middle of the floor. Behind the back, step back, mid-range, created the separation and knocked it down. Jaquez Jr. What a young man, dude. This guy is special. Gets beat defensively on cue, and Bobby Portis throws down a dunk. So he answers Jaquez's bucket himself with a dunk of his own. But a Rook, you're just impressed with the offensive bag this guy has. Jaquez, oh my God, continuing to give the Bucks some work. Isolated on Khris Middleton on the left side. Pump fake. Middleton jumps straight in the air. Drive in. Easy layup. Jaquez is giving me some juice right now. Triple J is unbelievable. Bobby Portis backing down Jaquez on the other end. Fade away in the post. Rattles in and out. Jaquez forces a stop. Here comes Miami. Bam Adebayo pushing the pace. Met by Giannis. Bam's going to back him down now. Bam, shimmy shake, fade from the left elbow. Good! Bam Adebayo with a really tough jumper, fading away from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bam and Jaquez Jr. leading the Heat a little bit back here as they were facing a double-digit deficit early, now only 5. Lob inside the Giannis. Oh, he tried the poster Duncan Robinson, but could not. But they do call a foul on D-Rob. Alan Peter with a great point in the comment section. His fake's so effective. And if you're young out there, and I also, by the way, spam your triple J's because I just want to show Jaime Jaquez Jr. some love. If you're a young basketball player out there, maybe some of you are, maybe some of you aren't. One thing that is serious, though, is that if you're going to do a pump fake, the key to having a good pump fake is to actually sell the shot. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you throw up a pump fake and you do this, well, no one's going to believe you're actually shooting the ball. As Giannis, this is the first free throw, excuse me. So say your jump shot's like this. That's where you release the ball. Well, if you do your pump fakes to here, you're not going to fool anyone. But you bring that pump fake up to here, well, now the defender is going to start to think, well, now that's actually his normal release form, so now I got to jump up and contest this. It's also a key to always be consistent with your base as well. It's one reason that you have to be good at pump fakes. It's an art. It's why Nikola Jokic is so good at it. His pump fakes, they come up to here, so you really never know if he's going to go up here to pass, shoot, or pump fake. That's what makes him so effective. A little my TED talk out there for a pump fake. Heat come the other way as Giannis split the pair. Duncan Robinson getting the screen inside, pull up 8-footer. Good. That's the improvement of Duncan Robinson this year, man. Just able to get to a spot in the mid-range and elevate and hit. It's not just three-pointers for Duncan Robinson. It's now the 8 to 15-foot game. Now he gets inside for a layup. Rithy says, bro, be quiet. You look like you ain't never balled in your life. Well, I can guarantee you this, Rithy. You said go Heats, though. I guarantee I'd beat you in a one-on-one game. I played basketball for 16 years of my life, and I play it consistently 3 days a week. I work on my game, man. So I'm confident in my ability. I don't know what just happened. I don't know why a three-pointer just came off the board for Milwaukee on the TNT scoreboard. 36-35 on TNT, but it is 39-35. So I don't know why they took the three-point off. I guess I'll follow suit. For reasons that I don't know, TNT has it 36-35. So allegedly, the Heat can take their first lead of the game with a bucket right here. Duncan Robinson has it right side into Middleton. Gets the Caleb Martin. Fall away mid-range. No good. Don't love that shot from Caleb. Don't love that shot from Caleb. Forced it in pressure. Don't like it. Khris Middleton backing down Caleb Martin. Gets up. Oh, my God. That is a horse shit call. He got Caleb Martin in the air, and as he jumped up, he put his hands down and jumped like this and came down. There was no contact. There was no contact. Or no contact, I should say. Oh, that's not a foul. Shaq is on the call for this game, if you weren't in here earlier, and said that, yeah, come on, Mr. Ref. That's not good. All right, Middleton makes the free throw, so it's 37-35 Miami. The only thing that I can possibly think of why they took 3 points off the board for the Bucks is that, like, a three-pointer they made was, like, reviewed by, like, New York, and it was really, like, had his foot out of bounds or something while he shot it. I have no clue. Either way, Hawk is inside, spinning to his left hand, layup good over Khris Middleton. Jaime Jaquez Jr. continues to be one hell of a basketball player, man. This guy, I might have to cop a Jaquez Jr. jersey. Middleton the other way on Jaquez. Step back three, good. And Khris Middleton tells the Rook, anything you can do, I can do better. Hawkes Jr. passed inside to Kane on a lob. Kane misses the layup, but was fouled by Beauchamp. And Jamal Cain will head to the line for the second time tonight. He split the pair earlier, has a chance to go 2 for 2 now. Well, I don't know who is sitting courtside behind the official that was just shown on TNT, but she was very attractive. What's up? What's up, Blondie? Jamal Cain at the line makes the first. Heat get the lead down to 3. Ever since that slow start, Heat slowly getting themselves back into this ballgame. Hawkes Jr. will take a seat, which is disappointing a little bit, just for the simple fact that he's not taking a seat. So they were showing him walking like what was to the bench. It's actually just to the block on the line. Jamal Cain splits the pair once again. He's 2 of 4 from the line. 2 of 4 from the line on today's game. Khris Middleton backing down Kyle Lowry, who just checked in. Fade away from Middleton. No good. Rebound. Foul on Beauchamp. They called a foul on Marron Beauchamp jumping over the back of Jamal Cain. Good box out from Cain there. So the Heat now will have the ball. Chance to tie if they shoot a 3. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Chants breaking out at the Kaseya Center. Love to see it. It's a packed crowd in Miami tonight. Love has it. Gets the Hawkeyes on the left wing. Gets a screen from Love. Now back to Love. Pick and pop game. K-Love, 3. Good! Game is tied. 41-41. First time the game has been tied since it was 0-0. Malik Beasley looks to answer. 3, no good. Rebound Kevin Love. Heat have a chance to take their first lead of the game. Trailing Love, straight on triple. No good. No good. Aggressive shot by the veteran, but I didn't hate the take. He was open. Khris Middleton has it. He's been in control of his offensive game here in the second quarter, and they're going to call an illegal screen on Brook Lopez. Turnover going the other way. Miami will have the ball when we come out of this TV timeout. Tied at 41. Short-handed, no Jimmy Butler, but no reason to fear. Jaime Jaquez is here. Just been absolutely phenomenal, man. I'm going to send out a tweet here. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is actually unreal. He's been the second best rookie this season, and he would be number 1 if you just included the 2023 class, because obviously the number 1 rookie this year is the Oklahoma City Thunder's Chet Holmgren, as my guy Tyler Jones out in the bullpen clapping. He's a Thunder fan. But when you seriously think of impact to their specific team, I know people are going to talk about Victor Wembanyama, but what Jaquez Jr. has done for this Heat lineup, he's affected winning, and he's immediately been thrown into the fire in the middle of this Heat rotation, and he has answered the call. 50+% from the field, 40% from 3, and he's been averaging 10 points a game on the year, and if you look at his last 4 games, he's been averaging 17 a night, and he's well on his way again with 8 points tonight. Jaquez Jr. has been unbelievable. If you want to show me some love on Twitter, I'm putting that tweet down in the comment section in the live chat. If you like or retweet that tweet, I will give you a shout out on the stream. Also feel inclined to follow me over there on the Bird app. It will always be Twitter to me. I don't give a shit what Elon Musk says. It will always be Twitter. It's not X. Follow me on Twitter at Nic_Rohloff. Links in the chat as well as my most recent tweet. I tweet about the Heat on a daily basis. I also tweet some funny stuff as well. I think so, at least. So follow me over there. Let's see what people are saying here. See if anyone followed through. David Pena, shout out to you. Jonesy, shout out to you as well. Let me check here if anybody else has shown some love to me on Twitter. Brandon Gamer says, "What you watching on? Please tell me." I'm watching on TNT. It's That's where the game's on. It says I'll stay on your live. I hopefully you stay on our live, I find us very entertaining. I feel like if you watch the game on TNT, but then pull us up on the side and have it muted, I think that is the best way to watch me. Watch the game on mute with me on the side. That's how we do it around here. James Graham, shout out to you, Brandon Gamer. Shout out to you. James Graham said, originally said something. I forgot what he said. Rolly, awesome sweatshirt. Appreciate that. And then said, Rolly, did you have a good dinner? I did, James. Got some Chipotle before we went live. My guy Elias is in the chat. JJJ is the best rookie this year, in my opinion. I just said that he's been the best rookie outside of Chet Holmgren. But Chet Holmgren was drafted last year. So if you just talk about the 2023 NBA draft class, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been the best player in that class thus far. Not even trolling. Not even trolling. I firmly do believe that. Firmly do believe that. He has been so damn good. He's schooling Khris Middleton and company out there, man. Schooling. He's also changed the energy of this game as we're tied at 41. He stays on the court. Kevin Love has it, top of the key. Ball is inputted to Jaquez. He's in the block. Backs down campaign. Swings it to Jamal Cain. 3 from the corner. Good! 3 by Miami. And the Heat take their first lead of the game, 44-41. And who was the catalyst of that bucket? Jaquez Jr. drawing 2 inside, kicking it out. How many rookies are drawing double teams in the post? Come on now. Jaquez now guarding Giannis, and they're going to call Triple J on a foul. They said he hand-checked Giannis. Bit ridiculous if you ask me. How do you want him to guard Giannis? We've talked a lot about Jaime Jaquez Jr. today and Triple J. We've already asked you to spam Triple J once. Let's do it again. This guy has been so damn good. He deserves to be shown love once again. Spam Triple J for me down in the comment section. Andre saying, go Triple J. Lillard checks back in for the Bucks. He gets the Malik Beasley. Beasley will look to tie the game up with a left wing 3. He does. Malik Beasley has been good tonight, man. He's been good tonight. We're even at 44. Lowry inside, out to Richardson. Richardson inside now. Pull up, free throw line, jumper. Good! That's the type of shot that Jay Rich has really done well with this year. 3-point shot up and down, but the pull-up mid-range from about 15 feet has been Jay Rich's bread and butter this season. Let's go Heat, man. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Giannis has it right side, guarded by Jaquez. Back to Connaughton. Back to Giannis. Kickball violation as Bam sent a quick double over there. Good defense by Bam and Jaquez Jr. teaming up. Now, could you just imagine if we had Tyler Herro helping Jaquez Jr. on the offensive end? We would really be cooking with gas. Or Jimmy Butler. Listen, Haywood Highsmith has been good in the offensive lineup, and I don't know if you could run Haywood Highsmith Jaime Jaquez at the 4, but I'd love to see Jaquez get some starts down the stretch. But maybe Eric Spoelstra prefers to have Jaquez's type come off the bench. Giannis turned the corner on Adebayo and got to the free throw line. He was fouled by Bam. I think that's Bam's second foul of the night. Don't know for sure, but this is an interesting compliment from Brandon Gamer. It says, I love you, man, but not like love, but love as a commentator. Okay, I love that. All right, yes. You don't love me as a person. How could you? You don't know who I am as a person. You can stay tuned and come into the comment section more often to find out, but you love me as a commentator, which I'll take because that's what I should be doing first, right? Being a good commentator, being a good entertainer for you guys. Elias says, how many points does Triple J have? He has 8, but he's also got a couple assists, and he's played pretty good defense. Giannis made the first free throw. The second to tie the game doesn't go, so the Heat still hold a 1-point lead, and they're going to call Brook Lopez on a foul attempting to get that offensive rebound. Appreciate you, MIGP. Couple new fellas in the chat that I haven't seen today. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Help us get there. Heat content every single day, whether it be a live stream for a game, whether it be a normal video like we put out yesterday. We have it all here at the Heat Report. Bam Adebayo drove into the lane and dropped the ball. He had a wide open dunk, and the ball slipped out of his hands. That's the second time Bam has missed a wide open shot or turned it over. Bam's played bad today. Connaughton, the other way from Milwaukee, baseline, gets it out to Damian Lillard. He drives past Robinson, out to Brook Lopez. Good defense by the Heat. Lopez inside, running left hook, good. They take a 1-point lead, 47-46. Tighten it up, Bam. Tighten it up. Love Bam, but got to call a spade, and he's been struggling in this game. Lowry swings it to Duncan Robinson. He's on the left wing, guarded by Dame. Now back to Lowry. Bam sets a solid screen. Lowry inside. Pull up, mid-range. Fouled from behind. Giannis Antetokounmpo is called for the contact. So Kyle Lowry, the crafty veteran, will head to the charity stripe for a pair. Shout out to whoever just subscribed. Let me know if it was you in the comment section who just subscribed. I want to give you a shout out and show you some extra love. Get the full force love from Nic Rohloff. Oh boy. Lowry will go to the line to try to give the Heat the lead back. He makes the first to square the game up at 47. Elias says Bam needs to get his hands off the butter. It's not been pretty. He's missed an easy, literally wide open layup, and he's also just dropped the ball when he had a wide open lane for a dunk. Lowry, free throw, good, and the Heat retake the lead, 48-47. Real strong second quarter from Miami. 27 points in this quarter, or 26, excuse me. Giannis driving in on Love, out to Lopez, 3 from Brook, no good. Rebound, Kevin Love. Outlet to Lowry. He pushes the pace. Little hesitation by Lowry. Back to Love. Back to Lowry. Thought about a 3. Will now slow down the Heat's offense. Duncan Robinson now takes it left side. Driving baseline. Drops it off to Bam. Back to Richardson. Wide open. Corner 3 in front of the Bucks bench. Kaboom! In the great words of Eric Reed, and the Heat open up their largest lead of the night. 4-point game. Miami leads 51-47. The Bucks need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. 151 in the building. I should see 151 fireball emojis. Spam those fireballs. The Bucks need a timeout. Let's go Heat. 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 Peter May, Robin, Speed, Luis, Ron Baker, Thousand Eyes. Spamming those fire emojis. Good to see my guy Thousand Eyes in the chat for the first time tonight. Elias Hernandez, the real one, spamming those fireball emojis as well. Randy Shepard. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I'm looking at you, teacher. Whoa. He took it too literal. Alfonso, also spamming those fireball emojis. Major says, Nick, if the Heat are up at halftime, I'll send you a $10 super chat. Well, Major, I hope the Heat are leading for the sake of that, and I hope that you will follow through, Major, because that will also force me to take a shot of tequila. We'll show the super chat menu here in a second, but first, we are sponsored by PrizePicks as well as Factor today. PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America, and is actually available to play in 31 states. No need to fear if your player gets hurt in the first half. Fun fact, the only daily fantasy sports platform to do this. They have an insurance reboot policy to where if a player in your selection, your lineup, gets hurt in the first half, you will actually get your money back, or he will just be removed from your entry and you have a chance to win it in the future. My picks tonight, Damian Lillard more than 25 points and Bam Adebayo more than 21.5 points. Let me check to see how this is going right now. Dame's got 8, so decent progression there, and Bam's got 10. So I like where I'm heading on both of those areas. You could take my picks, you could fade my picks, but you could also join rapper Meek Mill, comedian Andrew Schultz, and millions of others who play PrizePicks on a daily basis. So join PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports platform in North America today. Link and promo code is in the live chat as well as the description of today's stream. Just about 3 minutes away from the half, and the Heat lead by 4. Our super chat menu for tonight, First time super chatter, we're chanting your name in the comment section, and I will spam your name on stream. Every 50 likes is a shot of tequila, the Patron Zone. We're at 71 likes, so 29 away from potentially getting another shot down my hatch. $5 is a Beers Cheers yet to crack open. Nobody's bitten the bullet today. No super chats. Who's going to be the first one to do so? I crack open my Happy Dad for a $5 super chat. $10 a shot of tequila. We enter the Patron Zone for a $10 super chat. And then $20, we pour an entire Happy Dad into a Merbanga, which looks like this, and we chug it all at once. That is today's super chat menu. If you feel so inclined to help the channel grow faster than ever and hand in a super chat, a donation for our free services, would be greatly appreciated. All right, 3.5 minutes to go. Bucks have the ball. Dame has it, left wing, driving inside. A lot of contact, layup good by Dame time, so the Heat's 4-point lead cut to 2, 51-49, with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Lowry looking to set up the offense for the Miami Heat. Duncan Robinson coming off a screen, off ball, grabbed by Malik Beasley, off the ball foul. So Duncan Robinson will head to the line for 2 free throws to get those 2 points scored by Dame right back. Duncan Robinson, a really good free throw shooter, misses the first. Come on, Dunk. Come on, Dunk. Can't be having those missed free throws, man. Can't be having those missed free throws. He misses both. Duncan Robinson missed both free throws. J-Boy's back. Good to see you back at the building, J-Boy. Good to see you. Dame getting met by Josh Richardson. Dame swings it to Connaughton. Connaughton inside. Connaughton goes up. Contact. No foul call. Connaughton just made the most ridiculous layup of all time. He didn't even look at the rim. He just threw it up and it went in. Connaughton also injured, by the way. He's down, so the Heat have a 5-on-4 numbers, and Kevin Love just missed 3 free throws, or 3 layups. It's 4-on-5 right now, and the Heat couldn't score because Kevin Love missed 3 layups. Are you serious, Kevin Love? Legitimately missed 3 layups. Stuff like that pisses me off. Reaper, Nick, I have a question. So in the brackets, does it count for the NBA season records? How many games do they play in the brackets? Every game counts in the in-season tournament towards the regular season record besides one game. And that game would be the championship of the in-season tournament. So the 2 teams that play in that game play a 53rd game, or 83rd game that does not count towards statistics. It does not count towards record. All it counts for is that Governor's Cup or whatever they call it, and then $500K for each player. Elias, I agree, man. I cannot believe that I just watched Kevin Love miss 3 free throws. 3 fucking layups. I can't say layups. Brook Lopez makes both free throws, so it's 53-51. Heat giving up a 6-0 run to the Bucks. Duncan Robinson to Bam. Bam! Good pass by Robinson, and Bam slams it home. We're even at 53 as we have 2 minutes to go in the first half. Dos! Bonitos! Giannis has it, swings it to Dame. Dame pump fake the 3, now inside. Euro step, drops it off to Brook Lopez. Foul on Brook Lopez, going the other way. Lopez brought up the elbows and hit Kevin Love right in the face. Turnover going back to Miami. I wonder if they actually review this for a potential harmful act, elbow to the face. I actually think this is a foul on Kevin Love. I don't know what they will call. Well, obviously they called it. I don't know if they're going to challenge it. But in Nic Rohloff's NBA rulebook, that should not be a foul on Brook Lopez. It should be a foul of any foul on Kevin Love for being in the way. Brook Lopez caught it, just went straight up with it. It's not his fault that Kevin Love's face was in the way. And guess what they are going to do? Adrian Griffin and the Milwaukee Bucks are actually going to challenge that call. So the green light is on, and that play is under review. And while it is under review, 165 people watching, hit that sub button. 6,374 subscribers is where we currently stand. I will not sign off tonight until we get to 6,400 subscribers. Join the channel. Daily Heat content made for Heat fans by a diehard Heat fan, whether it be trade rumors videos or whether it be a nice little injury news or whatever you want surrounding your Miami Heat. We will have it alongside being live multiple times a week for watch parties. Join the channel today if you haven't already. I promise you will not regret it. We are completely free as well. There's no better way to have Heat content come your way. Oh, my guy Mikey Black is in the chat. Oh, boy, a Knicks fan spamming Herro. This ought to be good. This ought to be good. Major says, will the Heat be up at halftime and Nick $10 richer? Well, if you must know about the Super Chats, they don't go to me. They go right back to the channel to help us grow. So when I say that Super Chatting helps you guys as well, it does. A Super Chat helps us at the Heat Report grow. It tells my bosses here at Chat Sports that people like what we're doing and we have the chance to go live more, have more time to push out videos on a weekly basis. If you want more Heat content, the best way to do that is subscribing and liking and super chatting. So I wish it went right to me, but it doesn't. I wish it went back to us or went to me personally, but it doesn't. It goes right back to you guys. It goes right back to you guys. They're still reviewing the play, so no cool. No Mikey Black spamming the water emojis. It's ridiculous stuff. That's ridiculous stuff, man. Reaper says, okay, is it one game for each bracket or multiple games? Hold on. Here's the call. Wow. He get bailed out. The call is going to stand. The referee said there's not clear and conclusive evidence to overturn the call, which is a shock to me. I thought it was going to be a defensive foul on K-Love. So did the announcers, but it ends up staying as an offensive foul. Miami will get the ball. Miami will get the ball. Minute 50 to go in the first half. We're all square at 53. Heat have the ball. Kyle Lowry bringing it up for Miami. Lowry inside, contact, fouled, bumped driving in. Kyle Lowry driving in on, I believe it was Campaign, and now Kyle Lowry will head to the free throw line to potentially give the Heat a 2-point lead. Let's go Heat chants erupting in the Kaseya Center. Things you love to hear. Lowry, the first free throw. Good. 54-53, minute 45 to go in the first half. We got Boots going in the Boston Celtics studio. What are we at, Smitty? I didn't hear what he said. Lowry goes 2 for 2 at the line. Heat lead 55-53. Malik Beasley now for the Bucks. Gets it to Dame. Dame screened by Giannis. Pull-up triple for Dame time. In and out. Rebound down to Lowry. I think Kyle has like 3 or 4 rebounds today. He's been rebounding nicely. Lowry spitting on Payne. Probing inside. Loses the ball. Gets it back. Now pump fakes a 3. Now cuts to the rim. Give and go by the veteran Adebayo. Gets the assist. Heat lead by 4. Crafty moves by the veteran number 7, Kyle Lowry. Bucks the other way. Pocket pass to Giannis. Fouled. So Giannis will head to the line. Bam not happy with the foul call, but the call is on Josh Richardson, who also believed he got the clean strip. So So Giannis, not the best free throw shooter, will head to the charity stripe. Oh, that was clean. That wasn't a foul. J-Rich got all ball, and it would have been Heat possession because the Heat clearly recovered it. Eric Spoelstra, are you going to challenge this? No challenge from Spo, even though I think he would have won it pretty easily. So Giannis would go to the line where he's 2 for 4 on the day. And what do the young kids say? Ball don't lie. Giannis misses the first free throw. Extreme Knight says Patron shot equal Heat leading. More shots are necessary. Well, send in a $10 super chat or get us to 100 likes. We're at 74. 2 ways to get me to take a shot, which in Extreme's eyes means a win. Giannis goes 1 for 2 at the line. He's 3 for 6 on the night. It's 57-54. Miami leads as we are 1 minute away from the half. Duncan Robinson gets it. Inside to Bam. Bam. Contact. Fouled. Line. Adebayo. Bam will go to the charity stripe for 2. Feels like we will have a lot of free throws down the stretch. The Heat are a team that gets to the line often between Bam and Jimmy Butler. And then obviously Damian Lillard and Giannis have a knack for getting to the charity stripe themselves. So I expect a little bit of a longer game tonight because people are going to be going to the line quite often. Bam's got 12 first half points, chance to get to 14. He's 6 to 12 from the field, and Bam misses the first free throw. It's the second time Bam's missed a free throw tonight. Heat missing free throws, and not good, man. Not good. My guy Mikey Black says, I have you like Rolly. Shout out to Mikey Black tuning in, even though he's not a Heat fan. Bam goes 1 for 2 from the line, so the lead is back up to 4, 58-54 with 50 seconds to go in this half. Portis inside. Bobby Portis, floater, in and out, no good. Rebound, Giannis, tip in, good. 2-point lead now for the Heat. Heat can go 2 for 1 here, which I advise they do. Lowry gets a screen from Bam. Lowry drops it off to Bam. 8-footer for Bam. Good! Adebayo gives the Heat a 4-point lead, and that almost seals up a first-half lead for Miami, barring some crazy shit. So, Major, I'll see ya. Damian Lillard lines up a deep 3, and that's good. God damn it. Heat up by 1, but the shot clock is turned off. 15 seconds to go. Heat will hold for last shot. Lowry dribbling, guarded by Campaign. Duncan Robinson sets a screen. Beasley now defending. 6, 5, Lowry, 4, Lowry, inside, pull up, mid-range, deep shot. Good! What a shot by Kyle Lowry in the mid-range. Dame fires up a 3/4 court shot. Does not go. What a tough shot by Lowry right before the break to give the Heat a 3-point lead at the half. What did not seem like a game the Heat would be able to win, going down 15-2 early without Jimmy Butler against a good Bucks team that is fully healthy. The Heat actually had a really good second quarter, scored 40 points in the second frame, in lead 62-59. Grade the Heat's performance in that first half. Go back to school for me. Let me know A, B, C, D, or F in the comment section. Want to see what the Heat fans have to say about that first half performance. I am shocked that the Heat were able to score 40 points in that second quarter. They got outscored by 9, 31-22 against Milwaukee in the first frame. Outscored the Bucks 40-28 in that second quarter. Axie, A-, J-Boy, A-. Al Frank says C. Randy Shepard says C. I'm seeing a lot of A-minuses in the check. Al Frank changes his vote to a B-, which I think is fair. A-. I think a B is fine, right? Bad first quarter, but second quarter the Heat were able to take control, put up 40 in one quarter. That's awfully impressive. They outscored Milwaukee 40-28. Maya's World typing A. Robin Shell typing A as well. Elias at a B+. Like to see that. Extreme Night B+ as well. Yami B+. Good to see Yami in the chant tonight. Cal Flying Snake Hyman says B. All eyes also turn to my guy Major Anthony Nelson saying if the Heat had a lead at half, Sending a $10 super chat. I'm waiting. Said he's a man of his word. So we shall see. J-Boy's got to head out for the night. Good to see you, J-Boy. Thanks for tuning in for the first half. Hopefully you have a good night, man. Well, we are at half. Might as well tell you guys about tonight's super chat menu as we wait to see if Major Anthony Nelson follows through. I hope he does. For his sake. I'm just playing, Major. 62-59 Heat lead. But first time super chatter, we chat your name in the comment section. And on stream, we get live here. It's almost like you're in the Kasai Center and we're giving you a curtain call. Like, oh, there he is. The legend himself. We'll get to it in a second. But every 50 likes is a shot of Patron. We enter the Patron zone for 50 likes. $5, we get to crack open our Happy Dad, which we've never done today. We still are waiting to crack open the Happy Dad for a $5 super chat. Beers cheers. $10 super chat. We take a shot of tequila, get the Patron zone rolling. And every $20. Listen, we can jump right to the beer bong if you want. We want to skip the beers cheers, go right to the beer bong by sending in a $20 super chat. We pour all of this inside the Merbanga and chug it all at once. But we are going to have to take a shot because of my guy, Major Anthony Nelson. Shout out to the legend for staying true to his word. That's what we do at the Heat Report. We know that some legends here are going to be real. $10 from Major. Says, congratulations, Nick. Heat up. Can't wait for Tyler to get back with instant offense. Grade B, considering we were missing both Tyler and Jimmy. I think that's fair. I think it's fair to give it a B because, no Tyler, no Jimmy, like you mentioned, no Haywood Highsmith as well, who would have done some good defensive things against Giannis Antetokounmpo. But, man, shout out to Major. Shot time. Second shot of the night. All right. Oh, Juan now saying F early. Elias says, any estimates on the Highsmith return? I think Haywood won't be gone that long. Like, I didn't even know he was going to miss tonight's game until the Heat ruled him out. So I would expect Haywood to be ready to play on Thursday against the Pacers, and at worst, Saturday against the Pacers. As the Heat do play the Pacers in back-to-back games. Thursday, which we'll be live for, by the way. We'll be live for that game. And then we will also be playing the Pacers on Saturday, where we will not be live. I might go to the Thunder Mavericks game in Dallas Saturday night. Might be thinking about that. Shout out to J-Luck, who retweeted my Jaime Jaquez tweet. Cole Zinger and J-Luck also liked it. I had to give you guys some shout-outs for you showing love. J-Luck also followed me on Twitter. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, J-Luck. If you're in the chat, you got your shout-out. Appreciate you for showing me some love and following me on Twitter. Major says, still hoping to see Jovic and Swider tonight. Well, I can almost guarantee you will not see Cole Swider tonight. And I can almost guarantee you won't see Jovic either. Not the game. This game is especially not for Jovic. Even though he did play semi-good when the Heat played the Bucks earlier on the year, when he got some mini PT, just playing against Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, and Giannis, probably not the best matchup for Nikola Jovic. Probably not the best matchup. Extreme Knight says, so far this season, Tyler has played in 8 games, missed 9. Well, listen, he suffered a pretty serious sprained ankle, which wasn't his fault. He just went inside for a normal floater, and then he came down on someone else's ankle and turned it. Like, I know Herro has missed time in the past, but, like, I'm not ready to label Tyler Herro an injury-prone player. I think he just has bad luck. Like, you can't control landing on another player's ankle and turning it and spraining it. You just can't control that. You could, like the Anthony Davis back injuries, the hamstring injuries, those you can control in a way of being in good shape and being durable. But but you can't control accidentally landing on a player's foot and turning his ankle, or going for a loose ball and breaking your finger. You can't control those things. What am I watching right now on TNT? Someone's bringing out flowers for Candace Parker. Interesting. Oh, my guy Jay Green's in the chat. What's up, Jay Green? Good to see you. Good to see you. But continue to grade the Heat's performance so far for me as Kenny the Jet Smith is at the board breaking down some of the Milwaukee Bucks offense. You know, I've seen this debate going on in the stream for quite a bit now between John Hendricks and Rithy talking about whether it be D. Wade, Chris Bosh, LeBron. I don't know. You guys are in depth about something. There's something there for sure. Now I see Hassan Whiteside and Justice Winslow getting brought up. Oh, boy. Peter May says, Rolly, I knew the first quarter was good because we keep it below double digits. Well, okay. Now, will I say the Heat were able to kind of make you right by taking a big-time second quarter into a lead going into the break? Yes. But let's not try to sit here and act like it was a good first quarter, Peter May. They were losing by 9. You lose a quarter by more than 4 points, and I would say it's a bad quarter. Endgame saying Hassan and Justice. Oh, boy. Seriously, if I'm seeing the names Justice Winslow and Hassan and Whiteside get brought up during a Bucks Heat game, we're in some sort of debate, and we're in the weeds. We're in the weeds. Brian, my guy. Nice to see you tuning in, man. This game is really close. Hawkeyes and Bam have been terrific. Says everyone else needs to step up. I think Lowry's played decent tonight besides a couple turnovers. One player who's played not so good today in my eyes is Kevin Love. I liked what I've seen out of Josh Richardson. Richardson's got 11 points, 4-6 from the field. He's also been pesty on the defensive end, which I like to see. Caleb Martin has had his up and downs in this game. He has 5 points, but he's been inefficient, 2 of 6 from the field, taking some real bad shots. I like how aggressive Bam is offensively. He has 15 points, which you need him to lead the Heat in order to win. But 7 of 13 from the field. It's a lot of shots. But it is above 50%. But he should have 19 points on 9 of 13 shooting because he missed a wide open right-hand layup coming down the lane. And he also lost the ball while going up for a dunk. Like, he should have 19 points and should be shooting 9 of 13. This is a good question by Endgame. Also, Endgame, I don't know if I've ever seen you here before. Maybe you have, maybe I haven't. I have bad memory, but appreciate you being active in the comment section. Hopefully you've subscribed, and hopefully you'll join us for the rest of this Heat game season. But a good question by Endgame. What is Hawkes' ceiling, you think? I'm thinking All-Star. I do think Jaime Hawkes Jr. could be an all-star because the way he's playing right now, if you had him as your second or third best player, which, listen, if he was your second or third best player, at least right now, I don't know if you'd be able to be a good basketball team. But Hawkes Jr. is definitely able to be a rotation player as of now. But that's all you're asking him to do. He's 22 years old. He's a rookie. Now, when he's 25, 26, he's in his 4th year in the league. He'll probably have a bigger role, and he probably could be a 3rd or 4th best player on a championship contending team potentially. So when I look at Hawkes, I see him averaging at his peak 19, 20 points a night on really good efficiency. Like, listen, there's been comparisons made between him and Jimmy Butler. I'll say this. Hawkes Jr. is more advanced offensively than Jimmy Butler was when Butler came into the league. I don't think he has the ceiling of Jimmy Butler because I don't think he's got that in him. But I think Jaime Hawkes can absolutely be a two-way dog who averages 19 points a game in this league. I think that's an all-star caliber type player. I think it's an all-star caliber player right there. So I'm with you, Endgame. Also says, I'm new, just subbed. I'm glad I found you. Appreciate you, Endgame. Appreciate you. Glad you could tune in. Major says, Rolly, it's because Triple J spent 4 years in college. Yeah, there is no doubt that it's because he's spent 4 years at UCLA and he was able to become more advanced and work on his game longer. There's no surprise. When you look around the NBA, the guys that enter the league at 21, 22, spent 2 to 3 seasons at the collegiate level, they just come in ready to contribute more because they've gotten more game time. They've gotten more play. Their bodies are more mature than 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds that played 1 year in college or maybe not even played in college at all. Like, I don't think there's a surprise that Scoot Henderson was struggling before he got hurt for the Portland Trailblazers. I mean, he was averaging 8.5 points a game, shooting 20% from three. Like, Scoot Henderson was very bad to start this year, and I think it's because he's a younger guy who is playing in the G League for the past couple seasons and not playing a full college schedule that you're traveling across the country, playing in hostile environments on the road. Those things make you the player you are. And Jaquez Jr. playing in Final Fours at UCLA, playing in Oregon, playing in Washington, and playing in Utah, like where the environments get crazy out there in the Pac-12. Unfortunately, Pac-12 is no longer after this year. But that molded Jaime Jaquez Jr. into the player he is today, and it's what has allowed him to be a very quick contributor to this Heat team and the reason why they're off to a hot start this season. Major asks, how many years did Jimmy Butler play in college? I believe he spent 2 years at Marquette. Let me double check that, though. I think he came out as a sophomore, 2 years at Marquette. You know, the Heat love their college players. I actually am wrong. He spent 3 years in college. Butler was at Marquette 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2010, 2011. I knew he spent at least 2 seasons, but Butler was also a first-round pick. He was the final selection in the 2011 first round, 30th pick overall by the Bulls. So he spent 3 years in college, and Jaquez spent 4, but Jaquez has been more of a contributor in his first year than Jimmy Butler was. I want to actually see Jimmy Butler's rookie stats now. I mean, yeah, Jimmy Butler in his rookie season averaged 2.6 points per game. Like, Butler didn't do anything. Butler in his rookie season played in 42 games and averaged 2 points. Now, I will say in Butler's second season, he played in all 82 games. The only time he's done that in his entire career. It's the only time he's played more than 77 games. He averaged 8.6 points. So even though Butler's first year in the league wasn't that impactful and he didn't really do that much for Chicago, he quickly found himself a role on that Bulls roster. And 3 years in the league, he was averaging 20 points a game and became the Jimmy Butler that everyone remembers in Chicago that was a dog and going against LeBron and stuff like that. I don't know how LaMelo Ball popped up in the chat. That doesn't make too much sense to me. We're talking about Jaime Jaquez and Jimmy Butler, and LaMelo Ball comes up in the chat. Brian says he's hoping we extend Herro, Bam, and Jaquez Jr. Well, the good thing about Jaquez Jr. is that he was a first-round pick this past year, so you won't have to worry about extending him for about 2 to 3 seasons. Don't have to worry about extending him. Bam, on the other hand, will have to be extended. Tyler Herro actually just got extended as well. His extension kicked in this season, so he's getting paid $30 million this year, which is the first time in that 4-year extension he signed. It was 4 for, was it 115 if my memory serves me correctly? Let me double check that actually. Let me double check that. 4-year 120 is 4. I thought it was 30 a year, but then I remembered 115 for a reason. So, and that started this year. So Herro's on the roster for this year and 3 more seasons. So no need to do that. Major says he thinks Jaquez Jr. has a higher ceiling than Jimmy because he's a 3-point game. Maybe, but I just don't see Jaquez Jr. ever being able to be the number 1 guy on a championship contending team. Maybe he proves me wrong. And for our sake, I hope he does prove me wrong because that just means the Heat are going to be competitive for longer with Jaquez, Herro, and Bam. But I just don't see Jaquez ever being able to be the lead dog on a championship contending team. Maybe you guys agree with me, maybe you guys don't. But I don't see Jimmy being a top 3 defensive wing in the league while giving you 20 a night and being the leader. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. All right, second half resume. He'd have the basketball. Richardson has it. Gets it to Lowry in the corner. Thought about a 3. Doesn't take it. Now takes a contested triple. No good from Lowry. Would have liked to see him pull the trigger on the first shot there. It was open. Giannis with the rebound. He pushes for Milwaukee. Starting lineups for each team. Start the second half as well. Dame baseline, 18-foot jumper, fouled, but they're going to say Lowry reached in and fouled Dame before the shot, so shot waved off. It'll be sideline out of bounds for the Bucks. Extreme Knight says, I'm calling it now, Triple J will be better than Middleton for the future. That I can get behind, because Middleton is at his best as a third option on a contending team. I think Jaquez can be a second, maybe a higher-end third. Speaking of Middleton, he drives in and gets right to the rack for an easy layup. So the Bucks strike first in the second half, 62-61. Bam has it, facilitating for Miami, the other end at the top of the key. Finds a wide-open Kevin Love in the corner, and he knocks down a triple right in front of the Heat bench, and the Heat's lead back up to 4, 65-61. Dame gets to Giannis. Giannis guarded by Adebayo. Left block, pull up 18-footer. Giannis knocks it home. And Giannis is one of the hardest people to guard in the NBA, and he becomes so much harder if he's starting to knock down that mid-range jumper. Bam looks to get it back, drives inside. A lot of contact, no call. Bucks in transition now. Giannis to the rack, fouled by Kevin Love. It's a good foul by the veteran. And Giannis Antetokounmpo will head to the line for a pair with 10.5 to go in the third quarter. Good foul by Kevin Love. Why was it a good foul? One, it stopped Giannis in transition. And two, he fouled Giannis hard enough to not allow Giannis to get a shot up on the rim, but it wasn't a hard foul to the point where it'd be looked at for a non-basketball play. The perfect foul to stop Giannis in transition. It's a perfect foul. Giannis is 3 of 6 at the line thus far tonight. 6 of 8 from the field and has 15 points. Giannis is splitting his free throws the majority of the time this season. Let's see if he splits the pair again. The Celtics are beating the Bulls by 28. That team is bad. Giannis makes the first charity shot. 65-64. He has a chance to even this game up at 65. 90 likes, 10 away from 100, which means a shot of tequila. Every 50 likes, we enter the Patron zone. Giannis goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a rarity that Giannis is able to do that. We're even at 65. Richardson has it on the left wing. He drives on Middleton. Hesitation. Now to the rack. Richardson, layup, no good. It was a good move, just could not get the finish. And here comes Dame in Milwaukee. Lillard thought about a triple, doesn't take it. Hands it off to Lopez. Back to Dame. Give and go. Brook Lopez inside. He converts the layup. Good two-man offense by Milwaukee. Dame and Lopez get an easy bucket. 67-65. Lowry gets to the Richardson. Richardson guarded by Middleton. He'd have been attacking Middleton on that end of the floor. Middleton not the best defender. J-Rich, 3 over Middleton. Good! Heat retake the lead, 68-67. And as good as the Heat taking the lead feels, it's unfortunate we won't get the 69 points in all likelihood. Giannis looking to answer with a triple of his own on the left wing, and it's good. Oh boy. Giannis starts making threes. The Heat are in trouble. He has an ability to make them, but he doesn't do it often. Giannis got 20 points right now. Heat trail by 2. Bam has it on the left block, guarded by Brook Lopez. Pump fake, up and under, to the rim. Adebayo puts it up and in. We're tied at 70 once again. Bam Adebayo not happy, thought he was fouled on that layup, was clamoring for an and one, except it's just a easy layup. Giannis hands it off to Beasley, who's been good in this game. Back to Giannis. Giannis driving on Bam, spinning. Up and under. Great defense by Bam. Giannis, layup. No good. That is how you play defense right there, Adebayo. He'll push now for Miami. Gets to the Duncan on the left wing. Sets a screen. Two-man game for Duncan and Bam. Duncan, floater, 8 feet. In and out. Good shot, though. This is a jump ball. Bam and Brook Lopez get tied up fighting for the rebound. So good second effort by Adebayo to force a jump ball, and the Heat now have a chance to get a second chance opportunity. Bam now up to 17 points for Miami. Things you love to see. Bam and Lopez fighting for it. Ball is won by Bam, but it eventually falls to a Buck. Middleton picks it up, goes coast to coast, layup good. Got to have better transition defense than that, Miami. Back down by 2. Jay Rich driving inside, double teamed, interesting enough. Now gets the Bam. Bam inside, contact, fouled. Bam. They're going to say foul on the floor. I don't know how that could possibly be a foul on the floor. Adebayo was going up for a layup and was fouled. How are they going to call that on the ground? I don't understand that whatsoever. It's going to be side out for Miami. Sometimes I just don't understand referees. That's one of them. How the hell is that on the floor? Either way, inbounded to Bam. Bam looking to dish it off. Can't find anyone. Now hands it off to Lowry. Lowry will get a screen from Bam. 5 on the shot clock. Lowry lines up a triple. That's no good. Long rebound out to the Bucks. Malik Beasley comes away with it. Giannis now bringing it up. Thought about a pull-up 18-footer. Doesn't take it. Ends up getting it to Malik Beasley for a straight-on 3, and he puts it home. Malik Beasley, third 3 of the night, been absolutely killing Miami. Heat quickly the other way. Duncan Robinson drop off the Bam. 10-foot floater, no good. Rebound Kevin Love offensively. He swings it back out to D-Rob. D-Rob back to Richardson. He puts up a 3. Jay Rich answers with a triple. Nice 3 by Richardson. 75-73. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Double team. Dame splits it. Finds Brook Lopez. Scrambling Heat defense. Gets to Giannis. Baseline dunk. Heat got out of position, out of rotation, and Giannis slams it home with ease. Jay Rich has played nicely today. Drives inside. Resets it with a pass to Lowry. Wide open right wing 3. Kaboom! And a splash for Kyle Lowry. The Heat's leading three-point shooter in terms of percentage. Knocks down one there. 77-76. Heat 4-6 from 3 this quarter. That's not true. That was a wrong stat shown by TNT. That might have been field goals this quarter, but he did not. 4-6 from 3. $122 people watching in this third quarter. And as we enter our first TV timeout of the second half, I have to tell everyone about a new sponsor here at the Heat Report, and that is Factor. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service. It can help you fuel up ready for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. I actually just got my shipment, no joke, earlier this morning. It came with 6 meals for the week for yours truly, alongside a nice little piece of chocolate, some dark chocolate, which is actually good for you, believe it or not, and some smoothie drinks. Factor, bring in the heat. My favorite meal is the loaded bacon shredded chicken. You can either choose from their chef's choice or you can choose your own meals. But the reason why I love Factor is because it comes straight to the door, and I don't have to stress out about meal prepping over the holidays. Because with Factor, you can choose from 35-plus weekly flavor-packed, fresh, never frozen meals that support a healthy lifestyle and meet your meal preferences, all delivered right to your door and ready to eat within 2 minutes, like I mentioned. And as I've talked about through the stream, I'm on a health kick. I'm down 65 pounds in 2023. Yeah, you heard that right. I was at 265 back in March. I'm now at 205. Thanks to Factor. Looking for calorie-conscious options over the holidays that taste great? Try delicious, dietitian-approved, calorie-smart meals with around or less than 550 calories with Factor meals. So go to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 and use code NBAchat50 to get 50% off. That's code NBAchat50 at factormeals.com/NBAchat50 to get 50% off. Use code NBAchat50. You will not regret it. It is the best in the business. I'm throwing that link in the live chat as well as the description of today's video. Check out Factor, new sponsor here at the Heat Report, and it's one that I've used for a long, long time. It's rare that you get a sponsor come on board that you used prior to them actually sponsoring you, right? Factor, I've been using them all year long. I advise you guys to as well. Takes the guess out of meal prepping. It's hard for me to not say good things about Factor. Seriously. 145 people watching, 96 likes. When we get to 100 likes, I take a shot at tequila. Every 50 likes is a enter the Patron zone. 4 likes away from another shot at tequila. Let's get there right now as the Heat trail by 1 in the third quarter. Juan Herrera checking in today. Nice to see you, Juan. Let's go Heat, Rolly. Love to see it. Love to see it. Jimmy Butler mic'd up a little bit today, coaching up some Heat teammates on the sideline, telling Kyle Lowry what to do in transition and what not to. Oh, we did get some likes there, so I always shot tequila here. All right. Come out of the timeout. Kick ball on Miami. Bam Adebayo actually stopped a dunk. Bam Adebayo kicked the ball on a Giannis pass to Brook Lopez. The ball actually found his way to Lopez, and he slammed it home. So good to see that get called back. Oh, God. JJ in the chat just said subscribe to your channel, bro. Appreciate that, JJ. Welcome aboard. Glad to have another member of the Heat family on the channel. Malik Beasley, straight on triple, makes it. Holy shit. Malik Beasley is killing the Heat tonight. He's got 4 threes. He can't miss. He's shooting 45% on the year. He can't miss. Adebayo, handoff to Richardson. J-Rich inside. Pull up. Lob to Bam. Layup. Good two-man game between the old friends, J-Rich and Adebayo. It's 80-78. Love to see that offense. Giannis has it on the left side, guarded by Bam. The matchup everyone wants to see. Fade away from Giannis, fouled. Bam, you're the best defender on the planet, and you're a very high IQ basketball player, but what are you doing there, brother? Giannis can make shots from the mid-range and make some threes occasionally, but there is the fact of the matter. Giannis is not a good jump shooter. Oh, this isn't even a foul. I was going to say no need to contest Giannis like that. That's not a foul, by the way. I want Eric Spoelstra to challenge this. Challenge it! He did! Eric Spoelstra challenged the foul call. Love this, because I can guarantee you this. The NBA refs, unpredictable. I guarantee that the Heat win this challenge. Giannis, if anything, kicked out to draw contact, but there wasn't even that much of contact. He just flopped. He just flopped. That is going to be reversed, and hopefully it becomes Miami Heat basketball. I didn't see who actually retained the missed shot. I think the Heat did, so I believe they will actually get the ball, assuming that they do overturn that call. But another reason why it's important is it takes away a foul from Bam. I believe it would have been his 4th foul of the night, but it should now go back to being only 3 fouls on Adebayo, and the Heat should have the ball, and Giannis should honestly be whistled for a flop. They call that. If you flop it's a technical free throw. I think that's a flop on Giannis. So this might actually be a foul taken off for Bam, Heat basketball, and a Heat free throw. While we are in this TV timeout, super chat menu for the people who are just tuning in, as we did get a little spike in the audience. And if you're just subscribed and just joined us today, little here for you guys. Super chat menu. First time super chatter. I'm going to chant your name on stream like you're in the Kasaya Center. The comment section will spam your name. You will get the full-on love from the Heat Report. Every 50 likes, which would just cost 100, is a shot of tequila. So the next time we get there, potentially 150. Every $5 super chat is a beer cheers. We haven't got a $5 super chat all game long. I haven't been able to crack open this Happy Dad, which has made me very disappointed. But $5 super chat, I get to crack it open and have a beer cheers with you. $10, we just take a shot of Patron, enter that Patron zone. Don't have to wait for the 50 likes. And $20 super chat, we could skip the beer cheers and pour this entire Happy Dad into this Merbanga and chug it all at once. We provide free content on the daily basis, free live streams, free videos, and it's a way to give back and help us grow, because the fastest way we can grow is by getting some super chats. I go to my boss and say, hey, look at what we did at the Heat Report today, getting all these super chats. And then they say, oh, well, we're going to allow you to do more live streams, and we're going to allow you to do more videos as well. So help me help you situation. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Comment section has been active today, but not talking about the game, which is fair. You guys can do whatever you guys want. I like to see you guys having some conversations. A lot of trade talks, a lot of just discussions about overall NBA. I love that. I love that, man. I love that. John Hendricks is talking about I'd rather get PG. They're talking about Kawhi, Paul George. Extreme Knight says successful challenge. Well, Extreme Knight, if you're ahead of me here, you're gonna get me, because they have not resumed play on TV, and I haven't seen the call. Well, here we are. Devontae Adams-Burner says, Rolly, if Sixers trade for Mikal Bridges, are they favorites? Yes. That would be a disgusting pickup alongside Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. Successful challenge. Good move by Spo making that challenge. So the Heat will get the basketball. They're not going to call it technical for flopping, though, which I still think it should be. But either way, Heat basketball, they trail by 2. Hawkeyes Jr. checks back into the game. The rookie has 8 points. He's been terrific. Now passes it to Lowry. Wide open corner 3. Splash! Heat Ray take the lead. And look who starts the Heat offense as soon as he checks in. Hawkeyes Jr. drawing 2 defenders. Whoop! Right to Lowry, who took a dribble back for his corner 3. Good hit by Kyle. Second 3 of the quarter. Damian Lillard, handoff to Portis. Now to Beauchamp. Corner 3 for him. Short, no good. Rebound down to Adebayo. Here comes Miami looking to extend this 1-point lead. Lowry slowing it down. Gets a screen from Love. Lowry inside to the corner. Hawkeyes. One more hockey pass to Kevin Love. 3. Short. Oh, but Lowry, savvy play, strips the Bucks. He's banged up. Oh, there's chaos everywhere. There is chaos everywhere. Kyle Lowry's down on the ground. The Bucks are on a 5-on-4 break. And they actually stopped play. The officials recognized it. Lowry slapping the table. I don't think this is I think when he tipped the ball out of the Bucks' hand, he got knocked in the eye. So I don't know if this is a serious injury. Let's watch the replay. Oh, yeah, Lowry got an elbow right to the eye while tipping that ball out of Beauchamp's hand. So Lowry now dealing with an eye injury. It's luckily not an injury that will, keep you out. As long as his eyesight is okay, it's going to hurt for a little bit. He'll be able to play. I expect the veteran to not be bothered by this eye injury. Oh, so they didn't call a timeout. It was actually a take foul on Miami, and the Bucks get a free throw because of a technical free throw on a take foul. Oh, so the Heat get penalized for having a player hurt. Cool. All right, Bucks have the ball, tie game. Hand off to Malik Beasley. He's killed the Heat tonight. He now takes a 3, finally misses a three. Kevin Love with the rebound. Outlet to Jaquez Jr. Oh, what a play by the rookie. He catches it, fakes the pass, lays it up in quickly on Bobby Portis. Good outlet pass by K-Love. The best outlet passer maybe of all time. Good finish by Jaquez. He's in double digits. Giannis drives in on Bam and one. God damn it. I know it's so hard to contain Giannis, man, but I don't really know if that was that big of a foul. It's hard to blame Bam, too. It just pisses me off when... tough, man, tough. All right, Giannis at the line. Caleb Martin checks in for Miami. Chance to give the Bucks a 1-point lead and convert the three-point play the old-fashioned way, as we are 4 minutes and about 18 seconds away from the final quarter today. Giannis' free throw, which he takes years to get it off, by the way. He makes it. So the Heat trail by 1, 84-83. Richardson has it. He drives in straight to the rim. Hesitation out to Martin. Corner three for Caleb. Good! Caleb Martin gives the Heat a 2-point lead, 86-84. Martin, no stranger to knocking down threes against the Bucks, with a big one there. Dame quickly the other way. Drop off past the Beauchamp. Out of bounds. Turnover. Heat ball, quickly inbounded. Here comes Jaquez. Heat wasting no time getting in their offense, which I love to see. Richardson, right wing three. That one's no good. All right. Like them getting pace and getting into their offense, but that might have been a little too quick there. Giannis spin move, easy layup on J. Rich. You just got to put up more of a fight than that, Richardson. We're back square 86. Pace is exuberating here. Adebayo has it. Left block. Pull up on Bobby Portis, no good. Don't love that shot there. A little too early. No ball movement. It was just give it to Bam, let him do something. Dame, guarded by Triple J. Dame inside, Euro step, layup, good. Savvy Euro step by the veteran. It's what makes him one of the best scorers in the NBA. Heat trail by 2. Jaquez can't really do much about that, man. Guarding a smaller point guard that's quicker than you. Adebayo backing down Giannis on the right block. Bullies him inside. A lot of contact, nothing there. Now they're going to finally call foul. Adebayo is beside himself with the fact that it took so long to get a whistle. Well, the thing that's intriguing to me is how Bam was able to knock down Giannis while backing him down. Giannis is a very strong individual, but Bam bully balled him. That was a really impressive take by Damian Lillard on Jaquez. Peter May says, Rolly, you think Dame is going to the Bucks regret the trade? No, probably not. The Bucks probably don't regret it because Dame's on their team, and unless they don't win, then they will not regret it. Adebayo will head to the line for a pair. He's missed 2 free throws tonight. Hopefully he goes 2 for 2 here and ties this game back at 88 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bam makes the first, 88-87. 183 people in the building. Let me know who you got. As we look at the in-season tournament, Knicks Hornets. Knicks are up by 22. Now 24. Bam, 2 for 2 at the line, 88-88. Just got to try to do your thing, Miami. Win this game and then just see where the chips fall. If you don't make the in-season tournament, you don't make the in-season tournament. But at least just win this game and end this 2-game losing streak. And beat the Bucks and even up that season series at 1. Oh my God, A.J. Green for Milwaukee has checked in. I fucking hate A.J. Green because he went to Northern Iowa and he dropped like 30 against my St. Bonaventure Bonnies when they matched up. Heat get the rebound, go in transition. Adebayo gets it. Pump fake, hop step, dunk! Brook Lopez, you can't guard 13! Heat take the lead. 90-88. Campaign inside, drops it off to Portis. Right hook over Jaquez, no good. Rebound Adebayo, good defense by Triple J. Here comes Bam. Bam feeling himself, pump fake. Thought about taking a shot, doesn't. Swings the ball to Richardson. J. Rich inside, probing. Gets it to Bam, elbow jumper for Bam. Strong, too much juice from Bam. Rebound down to Dame. 2 minutes to go in the third. Lillard has it. Drop off past the Portis. He traveled. They have not called a travel all night. I swear we've witnessed like 4 or 5 travels by both teams, all honestly. Dude, Bobby Portis shuffled his feet so bad. Bam has it, right elbow. Duncan Robinson was going for the handoff, didn't get it. He's been quiet today. Instead, it's Hawkes. Hawkes inside. Hawkes swings at the Robinson. Wide open right wing 3 for D-Rob. Kaboom! Third time I've said kaboom today, but Duncan Robinson with a triple. He's been quiet today, but on cue, knocks it down, gives the Heat a 3-point lead as we are almost a minute to go in the third quarter. Dame pull up 3 trying to answer. Cannot. Rebound Adebayo. Here comes Miami. Some momentum in favor of the Heat. Bam pushing the pace. Looks to hand off to Duncan. Fouled. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on Bam. These refs are fucking horrible. How is this a foul on Bam? Bam looked to hand it off to Duncan, and A.J. Green bumped into him. They're saying Bam went into A.J. Green while trying to hand it off. This referee crew fucking sucks. Either way, Kevin Love checks back in. Bobby Portis, right wing 3. That's no good. That's it over and back. A.J. Green goes over the back of Kevin Love, so the Heat will get the ball back with 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. These fucking refs, dude. That is 5 fouls on Adebayo. No, excuse me. No, that's not 5 on Bam. ESPN's only got it listed as 2 fouls. That's not right either, though. ESPN's not right with having him listed at 2. I don't know how many fouls Bam has, but it's certainly not 2, and I don't think it's 5. I think Bam has 4. Hawkes gets it off a curl. Hawkes inside. Layup. Good! Jaime Hawkes Jr. Oh, my God. What would we do in our lives if we did not draft Jaime Hawkes Jr.? Serious question. What would we do? He has done miracles on me. Dame inside. Fouled and 1. Foul on Hawkes Jr. on cue. I don't know where the foul was with that. That seemed like a pretty normal basketball play. He reached in a little bit. Got him on the right arm, excuse me. Damn. It's unfortunate. All right, 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Heat lead by 3, but chance for the Bucks to cut that lead down to 2. Dame's free throw, good. He is a fantastic free throw shooter. Lead cut down to 2. 35 seconds. Wonder if the Heat go 2 for 1. By the pace of Josh Richardson, they're just going to settle for 1 good shot here. Hawkes has it left wing, guarded by Lopez. Spin, pump fake, great footwork, blocked. Good defense by Lopez, but J. Rich with the rebound and left-handed layup. Good effort by Josh Richardson for the second effort bucket, and the Heat lead by 4. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Bucks will hold for last shot. Dame's got it left wing. J. Rich defending. Heat in a 2-3 zone. 35-footer for Dame. No good. Rebound by Andre Jackson Jr., who checked in for the first time, but he didn't know the time on the clock. Passed it back out. That's the end of the third quarter. We will enter the fourth quarter as the Heat have a 4-point lead, and it's time to spam those 4s. Heat lead by 4. It's fourth quarter time. Put those paws in the air. You want the Heat to win this game? Spam those 4s. Sabaz plays. Heat Lifer. Robin. 305 guy. Axie. Peter May. Brian. Ron. Baker. Robin. Spam those 4s. My guy Monty 2K. D. Chang. Juan Herrera. Extreme Night. The new subscriber JJ. Desert Animations. Devontae says, Rolly, you think the Clips would consider trading Kawhi? Probably not. Jorge Torres spamming 4. Peter May says fourth quarter plus a 4-point lead equals a win. I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. Continue spamming those 4s if you want the Heat to close out this game and pick up a much-needed win at home against the Milwaukee Bucks. To be a big win, not only to keep your in-season tournament hopes alive a little bit, but more or less just get this 2-game losing streak over with, start a winning streak as you're at home for, I think, 7 of your next 8 games. Elias Hernandez spamming for Josh Boy. How do we get past the group? Well, first you win this game, and then there's so many other things that need to happen that it's hard to keep track of. So I'm just going to say win this game, Miami, and then hopefully when we wake up tomorrow morning, the NBA will tell us if we advanced or not. Florida born and raised, spamming those 4. Terrell Kelly as well, spamming those 4s. Before the fourth quarter starts, 201 people watching. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Had a brain fart there, but we're 16 away from 6,400 subscribers. If we get there on tonight's stream, I will take a shot of tequila. We've already picked up about 20 subscribers today. There's 3 more. Shout out to the 3 people that just subbed. If you want daily Heat videos surrounding trade rumors, injury news, keep you updated on everything Miami Heat by a Heat fan. It's made for Heat fans here on YouTube. We're also live multiple times a week for watch parties just like this one. We'll be live again on Thursday for the game against the Indiana Pacers, which should be a fun one, considering they're one of the best offensive teams in the NBA. Hopefully, Jimmy Butler will be back by then. We provide everything you could possibly need for our Heat fans. Join the channel today. We're family here. You will not regret it. Completely free. 11 away from that 6,400 mark, which does equal another shot of Patron. Hit that sub button. Rithy says, just did a video search about it, and Rolly popped up. What'd you search up? Oh, said I did a video on trading for Paul George. Yeah, I did a video about the Heat trading for Paul George back in like July, I think. It was actually, ironically enough, I think I did the video about trading for Paul George before the Damian Lillard stuff happened. Like before Damian Lillard requested a trade, I talked about trading for Paul George. Ironically enough. Let me know who you got as we enter the fourth quarter. The Bucks start this frame with the ball. Giannis has it on the right wing. Hands it off to Malik Beasley, who's killed the Heat today with 4 threes. They get it to Giannis, and Duncan Robinson is going to be called with a foul on Antetokounmpo. No free throws. They'll be side out. Dude, I love Paul George. He's struggled a little bit this year, but I think he'd be a good addition to Miami. He could be the 2-guard / point guard, also a 2-way guy. I don't know if I'd want him anymore because you'd probably have to give up Jaquez, and probably not willing to do that. But if you only have to give up like Jovic and like 3 firsts, fuck it, why not? The starting lineup of Herro, Paul George, Kyle Lowry, that'd be sick. Jimmy Butler at the 4, Adebayo at the 5. Speaking of Bam, he checks back in. 3 from Milwaukee, too strong. Bam clears the board, so the Heat have a chance to extend their lead. Why not? Jaquez driving left, behind the back, picks up his dribble, now dumps it inside the Bam, guarded by Andre Jackson. Bam, post move, nothing there. Out to Caleb Martin. 4 on the shot clock. Martin inside on Beasley. Martin, a lot of contact, no foul call. Line up on the floor for Miami. Jaquez, Kane, Martin, Robinson, Bam, and Andre Jackson just banked in a 3 from the left wing. Are we fucking serious? I love Andre Jackson. I loved him when he played at UConn last season, but are we serious? He's a bad 3-point shooter. He just banked one in. Bam, backing down, spin move, fouled. They're going to call that foul. I can't believe he just banked in a left wing 3. That just screwed us, dude. That screwed him. Fuck. Adebayo has it top of the key. Elevator play for D-Rob. Robinson, back to Bam. Bam, corner, Jaquez. Pump fake. Swings out to Robinson. D-Rob, deep 3, straight on. Splash! Duncan Robinson with a second 3 of the half. Heat win the race to 100, which usually means you win the game. 196. Not always the case, but it's a good start. Oh, that's a turnover. Let's go. Heat, good defense. Here comes Miami. 5-on-4. Jaquez leading the break. Into Jamal Cain. Corner 3. Oh, it just could not go. Thought it was down, but it was not. Bucks with the rebound. They push. Andre Jackson will try another three from the corner, and he makes it. What is happening? Andre Jackson is a horrific three-point shooter. He's made 2. Heat the other way. Caleb Martin has it in the corner. Oh, he drives right by Beasley. Easy layup. Good. 102-99. Caleb Martin with the quick burst, making Malik Beasley look like a traffic cone out there. This game's going to come down to the wire, and I tell you what, it's going to drive me nuts. It's going to be a stressful one. I could already feel it, fellas. Giannis inside. Out to Malik Beasley. He lines up a 3. That's no good. Rebound cleared by Adebayo. Heat, let's extend this 3-point lead, please. Bam, pushing the pace. Pull up, mid-range jumper at the free throw line. Over Bobby Portis. Good! Adebayo is feeling himself. He's backpedaling the other way. Screaming, oh! He's literally giving himself. He goes, ooh, I'm tough right now. And the Bucks call a timeout, which you know what that means, Heat fans. In the biggest moments of the game, the Bucks need a T.O. Spam those fireball emojis. Let's get it hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Axie, Elias, 305 guy, Thousand Eyes, Robin, Elias again. Gotta love Silverado. Brian, spamming those fireball emojis. Let's get it. It's getting hot in here. Fernando Lopez, Ron Baker. Sabaz plays. Extreme night. It's getting hot in here. So take up all your clothes. Oh, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. Luis M. Razor doing it as well. Yes, Damian Lillard is playing young self. By the way, quick look in on some stats. Adebayo, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Josh Richardson has 19. Kyle Lowry has 16. Jaquez Jr. has 12 off the bench. For the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo has 27. Damian Lillard has 19. And Malik Beasley has 13. He's 3 of 7 from 3. Florida born and raised getting those fireball emojis. Cedric Perry getting it in as well. PV says never sing again, Rohloff. I think I've got a pretty good voice. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Nah, I'm playing. I know I can't sing. I'm a shower singer, man. You're going to get nothing out of me other than that. You're getting nothing out of me other than that. Close game. Heat lead by 5 with 9.5 minutes to go. Hopefully the Heat are going to be able to close this one out and get a big-time win. Thousand Eyes says something about K-Love starting. This makes him unable to shoot. Yeah, Kevin Love's had a rough game from the field. He is shooting 2 of 10. Both of those makes are from 3 at least. But he has 10 rebounds, which is the reason why he is starting in place of the injured Haywood Highsmith. So he's able to guard Brook Lopez, and Bam is allowed to play defense on Antetokounmpo. That is why that is happening. That's honestly why it's a smart move. I think anytime the Heat play the Bucks, Kevin Love should start. Because they just need to go big. Because if they go small, you're going to have Haywood Highsmith on Giannis. Haywood's a good defender. Don't love that matchup. Rithie asked, Rolly, what would you have to give up? What would we have to give up to pick up PG-13? Depends. Are the Clippers going to trade Paul George to still try to contend, or are they blowing the entire thing up? Because if they're blowing the entire thing up, you probably just have to trade Lowry because salary, because Paul George has a pretty big contract, so you have to include Lowry. I'm not trading Tyler Herro for Paul George at this point. Paul George is older, doesn't have a lot of years left on his contract, so probably Lowry, Caleb Martin, Jovic, and like 3 first-round picks. I don't want to give up Jaquez for him either. Paul George is a good basketball player, but I'm not blowing up the roster to go get him midseason. All right, back in action. Bucks inbounded to Giannis, who almost turned over, but Giannis corrals it. Handoff to Beasley. He's looking for his 4-3 of the game, and he knocks it home. And just on cue, he's 4 of 8 from beyond the arc today. It's 104-92. My God, is he killing us today. My goodness, is he killing us today. 9 minutes to go in this game. Heat lead by 2. It's going to be a tough one to close out, but got to count on your guys. Bam, Lowry, Jaquez, Duncan. It's interesting to see if they go with Caleb Martin or Kevin Love down the stretch of this game. Hand off to Duncan. Duncan thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Now lobs to Bam. Good pass, but Bam not able to finish it. Rebound down to Giannis. Bucks have numbers. Pass to the Bobby Portis in the corner. Good transition defense by Miami. Forces the stop. Campaign drives inside. Floater by Payne. Good, and we're even at 104. 5-0 run out of the TO for Milwaukee. Bam, top of the key. Looking to facilitate. Gets it to Duncan. Duncan, guarded by Middleton. Gets a screen from Bam. Giannis defending. Duncan drives right by Giannis to the rim for a layup. Oh, where were you when Duncan Robinson took Giannis off the dribble to the rim? Are you kidding me, D-Rob? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Middleton the other way. Pick and roll. Inside. Fade away. Blocked by Bam. Middleton gets the ball back. It fell right back to him. Launches a 3. Air ball. Rebound to Giannis. He traveled. Oh, my God. They call a foul on Miami. I'm telling you, he fucking traveled, dude. Bam Adebayo clamped up Middleton, and because they were undersized inside, the air ball falls right to Giannis, man. Tough break for Miami. Tough break for Miami. But Bam, fantastic game thus far. And his opponent in this one, Giannis, will be at the line for a pair. Giannis missed 3 free throws today. I believe he is 5 of 8. His first free throw here is good. Close game between 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights. Flashback just to last April, the Heat eliminated the Bucks from the playoffs in the first round. Seven of 10 from the line from Giannis, so I forgot to count a pair. Giannis' second free throw goes in, so we're tied at 106. 8 minutes to go in the game. We have a close one on hand here. It's getting sweaty. Jaime Jaquez has it right wing. Gets it to Bam. Bam, hand off to Duncan. Thought about a 3. Now inside. Drops it off to Bam. Bad pass by Duncan. It's a turnover. Duncan needed to either put that one up. Bucks in transition. Easy layup for Khris Middleton. They take a 2-point lead, and we have a timeout by Miami. Eric Spoelstra doesn't like what he sees. He calls a TO. Heat trail by 2 with 7.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Jamie tuning in saying, what's up? What's up, Jamie? Talk more about this game in the final 7.5 minutes in a second, but one last time I have to tell you about today's sponsor, and that is PrizePicks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. It's the best daily fantasy sports app on the market. I play PrizePicks every single day, and I implore you guys to join me, rapper Meek Mill, comedian Andrew Schultz, and millions of others playing daily fantasy sports on the best platform there is. Link is in the description and in the live chat of today's stream. My picks for tonight took more than Damian Lillard 25 points and more than Adebayo 21.5 points. Dame's got 19, so that one's going to come down to the wire here. But Bam Adebayo has always got my back, and he has it again tonight. 25 points for Bam tonight, so I've already got one of my 2 selections down correct. Now I just need Dame to step up and get the job done for me. But like I mentioned, join me, join millions of others playing PrizePicks on a daily basis. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. $100 bills, y'all. $100 bills, y'all. 108, 106, as we are 7.5 minutes away from the game. I'll also tell you about our Super Chat menu one last time today. We never got a $5 Super Chat to open up a Happy Dad to drink This game is going to come down to the wire. I'd like to be able to drink, but the boss has said someone has to send in a $5 super chat. Who's going to be the person to step up and help me calm my nerves here down the stretch? $10 is a shot of tequila, and $20, we can get things really rolling early or late in the night with an entire Happy Dad getting chugged all at once. Basically a shotgun out of this tool. $20 beer bong would help me calm my nerves a bit. It's a good way to help the channel grow. Show your appreciation for the content we put out, which is free on a daily basis. Who you got? 180 people watching. It's coming down to the wire. Type MIA for the Heat. Type MIL for the Bucks. It's going to get sketchy. It's going to get sketchy. It's going to get scary. Oh, my guy Frank Nelson is tuning in, and first time I saw his name pop up today is on the Super Chat. Shout out to Frank, legend here, who tunes in at one point every single day, allows me to crack that open. No Dame, no shame. He never came. Heat in 5. Love the rhyme, Frank Nelson. Shout out to you for allowing me to crack open this Happy Dad. Let's go. Shout out to you, Frank. You're a legend, man. You're a legend. All right, Heat have the ball. 7.5 minutes to go. Continue to let me know who you got in this game. Akez inside. Drop off past the Bam. 10-foot jumper. In and out. Good shot by Bam. Just couldn't get it to fall. Rebound by the Bucks. Campaign looks to be closing this game for Milwaukee. He's got on the left wing. Payne, guarded by Richardson. Gets it to Lopez, who's guarded by Love, who just checked in. And they're going to call foul on Adebayo. Him and Giannis were wrestling for position inside. They're going to whistle Bam for the foul. Two big guys battle it out. Bam kind of flopped. Tried to get the foul called on Giannis to no avail, and it gets called on him. Dame inbounding. Nothing there, but does find Giannis. 12 on the shot clock. Giannis swings to Lopez. Lopez inside on Love. Loses it. Swings it out to Beasley. Beasley. Nothing. Back to Lopez. Corner 3 for Brook Lopez. No good. Rebound fought for Jaime Jaquez Jr. Closes down the good possession. Good work, Triple J. Good work, Triple J. Come on. Come on, Heat. Come on. Lowry gets a screen. He checks into the game. Lowry inside. Spins. Gets the Bam. Bam on the baseline. Guarded by Lopez. Out to Love. Back to Bam. Bam. Hesitation on Brook. Pull up. 5-foot jumper. High arcing. Over Lopez. Good. Adebayo up to 27 points, and he ties the game at 108. Love seeing this leap. Damian Lillard inside. Pull up. Mid-range for Dame. And he answers very quickly. Too easy. Need a better resistance from the Miami defense there. Back down by 2. Lowry has it. Gets a screen. Guarded by Giannis. Campaign guarding Kevin Love. And they're going to try to get it to him in the post. Instead, Bam gets it at the block. The elbow. Back out to Lowry. 5 on the shot clock. Lowry to Love. Corner 3 for K-Love. Short. Rebound Jaquez. Put back up and in. Jaime Jaquez Jr. Right place. Right time. Offensive rebound, and he evens the game at 110. I talk about a guy, man. Dame drives inside. Euro step. Fouled. Dame's going to go to the line, and I tell you what, if you're the Miami Heat, you need to do a better job of containing the dribble. Damian Lillard, back-to-back possessions of just driving straight to the rim and getting an easy 10-foot pull-up jumper and then driving the lane and drawing a foul. But how about Jaime Jaquez Jr.? Spike in the audience, 250 people watching. If you haven't already, join the channel. Help us get closer to 7,000 subscribers. Daily Heat content made by a diehard Heat fan for Heat fans. Daily videos surrounding trade rumors, injury news. We have it all, as well as multiple watch parties throughout the week. We'll be live again on Thursday for the Pacers game. Join us if you love the Heat and sub for Miami Heat dubs. Sub for dubs. Lillard makes the first free throw. Lillard's second is good. He hasn't missed a free throw tonight. 112-110. The Heat find themselves down by 2 once again. Jaquez has it, guarded by Giannis. Jaquez drives baseline. Jaquez swings it out to Lowry, guarded by Dame. Lowry back to Jaquez. Now to Martin in the corner. 8 on the shot clock. Martin, spin move, rack attack by Caleb Martin. Back even at 112. What a move by Caleb Martin, who just subbed in for Kevin Love. Giannis inside, double teamed. Turns it over. What defense by Caleb Martin. Martin and Jaquez forced the turnover. Here comes Miami looking for a lead. Lowry swings it to J-Rich. Richardson inside to the rack. Fouled. Josh Richardson fouled by Khris Middleton. And Richardson will head to the line to give the Heat the lead potentially. The Heat have witnessed a mismatch with Khris Middleton. Middleton cannot defend a lick. This dude is cooked defensively, and the Heat have just went at him all day long, and Middleton was the one who committed the foul on Josh Richardson. Sub for Heat Dubs if you haven't already. Join the channel. Come on. Come on. Sub for Dubs. Don't jinx it. Richardson's first shot at the line is good, so the Heat have a lead after trailing by 2 for most of this fourth quarter. Hit that sub button. 5 away from 6,400. 5 away. When we get to 6,400, I'll take a shot of tequila. Tamar Bowles is in the chat. Let's ride. He says, Rolly, if the Heat win, you guys play the Knicks in the next round. Is that true? That'd be electric if that is true. Richardson missed the second free throw. Damn it, J-Rich. Come on, J-Rich. Bucks have it. Deep 3 for Lillard. Good. And the Heat find themselves back down by 2 like it's been the entire fourth quarter. That's why the Heat were so in pursuit for Damian Lillard, because he could do shit like that in the clutch. Lowry has it. 4.5 to go. Guarded by Beasley. Bam will set a high screen. Lowry gets it to Bam. Bam, drop off pass to Martin. Reverse layup, good. And we're tied once again. This has been an classic. An instant classic in the regular season between the Bucks and Heat. All-time game. And to say this, the Heat have done this without Jimmy Butler nonetheless. Giannis gets it to Dame. Dame pull up left wing 3. No good. Rebound. Richardson. Heat with a good stop. Richardson's going to push. Richardson all the way to the rim. Slows it down and will reset the offense. Drops it off to Bam, who's got it on the right block. Guarded by Giannis. Bam facing him up on that perimeter. Jab step. Drives in. Turns it over. Good defense from Giannis. Bam was too indecisive there. Now the other way. Giannis barrels over Bam. Offensive foul. Good defense from Adebayo. It's going the other way. That's how you make up for it, Bam. Turn it over on the offensive end. Make up for it by drawing a charge on the other way. Stayed in front of Giannis. Giannis took the elbow. Hit him right up top. Takes the charge. Going the other way. That is textbook defense from Bam, dude. Textbook. Let's go. And honestly, that could be a flagrant Giannis little elbow to the head. Still tied at 115. Jaquez gets it right wing. I feel like Jaquez is going to have a moment in this game. He dribbles left. Jaquez inside on Giannis. Giannis strips him, but the ball goes out of bounds. So it'll be Heat baseline out of bounds. 3.5 minutes to go. Jaquez Jr. driving in on Giannis. Probably not what you want to see, if we're going to be honest. I love the confidence out of the Rook, but he's guarded by Giannis. Take it easy. Take it easy. Richardson will inbound it. Finds Lowry. Corner 3 off the catch. Good! Kyle Lowry with a big-time 3. Heat up by 3. 118. 115. What a shot by Kyle Lowry. Off the catch, Dame in his face. It doesn't matter. Bang! In the great words of Mike Breen. That's the definition of a bang 3. And the Bucks call timeout. They need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. Come on. They need a timeout. They can't hang with us. No Jimmy Butler. It doesn't matter. Come on. Let's get a win, Miami. Spam this comment section. Light it up with fire. 305 guy. Raider Sancho. Razor, GR, Brian, Elias, Monty, Ron Baker, Blazin, Harrison Graham, Shout out HD. Oh, I got to catch my breath. Liam, Thousand Eyes. That 3 by Kyle just fired me the fuck up, dude. Guy is inconsistent as hell, but when one of Butler and Adebayo and Bam or Butler are out, he shows up. Lowry, 19 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc. Really good game from Kyle Lowry. It's getting hot in here. Keep on spamming those fire emojis. Final in New York, they win 115-91. I don't know how the tiebreakers will work, but if Miami wins this game, the Knicks likely will advance to the knockout stage. Ball is inbounded, play, back in tune. Join the channel if you haven't already. Where else are you going to get this electric Miami Heat content? Malik Beasley has it. Back to Giannis. He's going to put up a 3. No good. Rebound. Oh, it's down to Brook Lopez. Out back to Dame. Wide open 3. Good. You just knew that was going to go. Offensive rebound, back out to Damian Lillard on a catch and shoot wide open 3. You knew it was going to go in. You just knew. 118 all of 3 minutes to go. Lowry has it. Guarded by Giannis. Get it to Bam. Jaquez Jr. posting up Dame. They get it to him. Look at the trust in the rookie. Jaquez dribbles right. Traveled. Out of all the travels they call tonight, or they didn't call tonight, you call it there. That pivot foot slid back a little bit before going, but there's been some egregious travels and that haven't been called, but they call it there. 2 away from 6,400. We take a shot when we get there. 2.5 minutes to go. We got a tie ball game. Dame's got it. He's going to break our heart, isn't he? It's only right if Dame breaks our heart. He's guarded by Bam. Bam, locking that shit up. Dame, I got news for you, brother. You're not going to score on Bam. Dame inside. Blocked! Bam Adebayo! This is his fucking house. Dame, I love you, man. You wanted to be a member of the Miami Heat to play with Bam. You ain't ISOing on Bam. The fuck you think this is? Ball's inbounded to Khris Middleton. Oh, my God, he just hit a 3. Oh, they're going to call it a 2. How did he make that with 2 seconds left in the shot clock? God damn it. Adebayo up the court now. Lowry has it. Top of the key. Screen from Bam. Lowry, drop off to Bam. Free throw line jumper for Bam. In and out. That one hurt. That one hurt. 2 minutes to go. Dos. Manitos. Oh, I can't believe Middleton just hit that shot, dude. All right, Dame's got it now. Minute 50 to go. They're up by 2. Middleton gets it on the left wing. Middleton gets a screen from Lopez. Jaquez defending. Middleton isoing. Jaquez spin. Middleton jumper good. Fucking Khris Middleton's been garbage all game, but decides to make 2. Bucks up by 4. Pick and roll, Bam to the rim, fouled, almost got it to go. Minute and a half to go in this ball game. Adebayo will go to the line for a pair. Shut up. Dude, how did Khris Middleton make that corner shot off the inbound, dude? How did Middleton make that, bro? The ISO on Jaquez was a tough ISO move. I give him credit there, but I see we got to the number. We'll take a shot here in a second. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Daily Heat videos. Bam's got 27 and 10 rebounds. The kid's a stud. There's a chance he has a 30-point, 10-rebound game today. Bam is a stud. He makes the first free throw, back to a one-possession game. This is where a guy like Jimmy Butler would be key to help the Heat offensively and defensively. I cannot believe Khris Middleton hit that shot in the corner. That is unbelievable. Bam at the line for another. Makes it. Bam, clutch as can be. 122 to 120. Let's get a stop. Heat, a little bit of a pressure. They're picking up Dame full court. Josh Richardson's face guarding him. Malik Beasley has it, guarded by Lowry. Lowry harassing Beasley. Hands it off to Middleton. He's going to be guarded by Caleb Martin. Middleton, screen. Lob pass to Giannis. Swatted away. Great defense by the Miami Heat. They call the foul? These refs fucking suck. These refs fucking suck, dude. Adam Silver made the call to make sure the Bucks got into the freaking in-season tournament game. In-season tournament. Adam Silver made the call. That bald-headed loser, just like Joe Cronin. Don't forget Adam Silver ruined the NBA. Now he's ruining this game. Giannis, good from the free throw line today. He's missed 3, 8 of 11, makes that one. Now Giannis wants to become Steph Curry at the line. Just our luck. Still can't believe they called that foul, man. Giannis to make this a 2-possession game with 1:18 to go. Got to box out in case of a miss. Giannis makes it. Why can Giannis not miss now? 124, 120, 1:15 to go. You're not dead here if you miss, but a bucket would be nice. Hawkins Jr. crosses up Giannis. Oh, he almost turns it over to Richardson. Richardson inside, drop off to Bam. 10-foot push shot from the baseline, good. Bam Adebayo keeping the Heat in this game. Still down by 1 possession. They pressure Dame and they call a foul. Eric Spoelstra is livid, and I tell you what, Damian Lillard fucking traveled. This game is unbelievably scripted. It's rigged. Adam Silver is making sure that the Bucks are in the NBA in-season knockout stage. No, they're making sure the Bucks are in it. Ridiculous. You got your backpack on for. What are they calling now? What are they calling? Why is Dame at the free throw line for a technical? They tee someone up? What? Where did the tee come from? You guys fucking suck. 125, 122. Dame at the line for 3. Now they up by 4. It's hard to play the Milwaukee Bucks and the officials in this one. Dame goes 3 for 3 at the line. Now the Heat trail by 5. Just absolutely killed by the refs tonight. Lowry inside, layup, good. The Heat have life, down by 3. Minute to go. Good bucket by Kyle. Just got to get a stop here, man. Don't foul. Richardson guarding Middleton. Now it's to Dame on the right wing, guarded by Lowry. Dame drives left, swings at the Middleton. Middleton finds a crease, swings to Lopez. Lopez inside, slams it. Heat down by 5 again. Timeout Spoelstra. The Heat have just been unable to get a stop here late down the stretch. Heat have been unable to get a stop here down the stretch. Heat trail by 5 with 40 seconds to go. You're going to need to get a very quick bucket and another stop, or you're going to be forced to play the free throw game where the Bucks have not missed at the line down the stretch of this game. If you want the Heat to win, hit that sub button. Sub for Heat dubs. Sub for Heat dubs, man. We hit that number, so I take a shot. Sub for Heat dubs. I saw someone say in the chat the Heat are not a playoff team. We're playing the Bucks fully healthy, who are the favorites to maybe come out of the Eastern Conference without Jimmy Butler, and we almost won this game. But if it wasn't for the disgusting free throw discrepancy. Now, it's only 6, but Damian Lillard and Giannis have combined to shoot 20 of 23 from the free throw line. Hard to beat the free throw merchants over there. Hard to do it, man. These refs are horrific, man. Refs are horrific. Sub for dubs, 40 seconds to go. Heat are going to need to get a quick basket. If they don't score on this possession, it's likely over. Lowry inbounding it. Gets to the Duncan. Duncan Robinson. Pull up. Right wing three. Duncan. No good. And that's probably ball game. The Heat are not going to foul. They try to force a turnover. They double Dame. Jump ball. Oh, and they give him a timeout. These refs, dude. Well, that's going to do it. 25 seconds to go. Heat almost were able to win, but they were just unable to get a stop down the stretch. Heat led by 4 going into the fourth quarter. I wouldn't call this a fourth quarter choke. But the fact that you've given up 70 points in the second half is not good. You just had no answer for the Bucks offensively. You had no answer. And now you're going to fall to 10-8, 3 straight losses, and it doesn't come any easier because you play the Pacers on Thursday and Saturday. And they're the best offensive team in the NBA. So, not going good in Miami. After winning 9 of 10, they're going to lose 3 straight. Disappointing, man. Elias says we just had no answer for the refs' offense rule. Listen, I joked about Adam Silver making the call, but the fact that the Bucks got so many free throws down the stretch just was an absolute joke. Absolute joke. Need to force a quick turnover. There's really no point to fouling. Ball is inbounded. Middleton gets it back. They're not going to foul. They double team Middleton in the corner now. Get to Lopez. They're not going to foul. They're just trying to force a turnover. Ball finds Giannis. He slams it home. And that bucket might matter to some based on the spread of this game. 131-124. Jaquez Jr. drives. Get to Richardson. J-Rich will take a meaningless 3. No good. Rebound down to Milwaukee. And that is final. Heat lose their 3rd straight game. This one comes at home to the Milwaukee Bucks without Jimmy Butler. 131-124. Tough loss for Miami. Felt like they had a real opportunity to win this one. They went up 118-115 and then proceeded to get outscored in the final 4 minutes of this game, 16-6. That's not great. Outscored 16-6 in the final 3 minutes of this game. I really thought when Kyle Lowry made that 3, it was a sign that the Heat were going to be able to win this game, and they were not. Tom Sipes, that's it. I just smashed my TV. My wife just left the house with all the kids. She told me she's never coming back. I've been a lifelong fan since 2000. I'm done. No longer supporting this franchise. Hey, it'd be like that sometimes, Tom. It'd be like that, man. It'd be like that sometime, man. Oh, my guy Elias knows how to cheer me up. Shout out to you, Elias. $5 super chat, or one of the legends here at the Heat Report when it comes in terms of super chatting and being in the chat. Says, take a swig, Rolly. You need it. Adam Silver for player of the game. LOL. I agree. Adam Silver carried the Bucks to that win. I just spilled on myself. How ridiculous. 131-124. Ralphie says, are we out now? Yep, it's official. The Heat will not be playing in the in-season tournament. And in-season tournament, as this was just the group stage. They'll play 2 games next week on Wednesday and Friday. As Monday and Tuesday are the quarterfinals, Thursday's the semifinals, Saturday's the championship. But all the teams that did not make it into the in-season tournament will be playing Wednesday and Friday in a normal regular season game. We do not know who the Heat will be playing in those games. I assume that those schedules will come out tomorrow, but one game will be at the Kasai Center, one game will be on the road. So we'll see how and who the Heat play next Wednesday and Friday. Alex asked, do you think Butler plays next game? I do. I do, because he hurt himself Friday, and that would be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days off before playing on Thursday, so I think he plays. So from the Eastern Conference in the East Season Tournament, Pacers, Bucks, Celtics, Knicks are your 4 teams that will be playing in the Eastern Conference. It will be Knicks versus Celtics. No, I don't know. I don't know. Well, Amelia says, guys too busy playing dominoes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Heat lose this one. Heartbreaker. Unfortunately, if they won this game, I don't know if they would have advanced to the next stage, but it certainly would have given them a chance to advance. Probably not, because the point differential I don't think would have been good enough. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll be back tomorrow with a video. You can guarantee that. I haven't decided what I'm going to talk about, but I'll give a quick shot clock. Still 162 people watching. If you guys want to stay live, send in super chats. We can stay live. If not, I'm going to sign off, go home, and enjoy the rest of my Tuesday evening. And I recommend you guys do the same. $2 shot clock or 2-minute shot clock. Super chats, we stay live, resets the shot clock. If not, it's all good. Kenny the Jet Smith rocking a beard. Good matchups in the Eastern Conference for those not watch parties, for the in-season tournament. It'd be the Knicks and Celtics, and then Pacers and Bucks. No, Knicks at Bucks, Celtics at Pacers. It'd be a fun game. Suns at Lakers in the West, and then the other 2 spots are determining about the final 3 games tonight, including the Spurs, the Warriors, the Kings. Raider Sancho in the chat saying chicken French. I could go for some chicken French right now. I don't have any at the crib. Once the fam comes down during Christmas time, I think my mom's going to chef up some chicken French in my big-ass kitchen, which is nice to have nowadays. Tina saying good game. It was fun. Disappointed in the outcome. But Robin says, thanks for the great show. Catch you all on the down low. Love y'all. Thanks, Robin. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you. Tamar says, we would have played you guys at MSG had you won, Rolly. That's what Marshall said. I don't know if that's true, but it would have been nice to have that be the case. Tamar, you're a legend. You're a real one. Appreciate you as well. All right. No one wanted to extend the shot clock with a super chat, which is all good. Fun Tuesday game against the Bucks. We'll be back live on Thursday against the Pacers, so make sure you tune in for that one. Hopefully the Heat can end their 3-game losing streak, and hopefully Jimmy Butler helps that by returning in that game. See everyone next time. Nic Rohloff, as always,